Welcome to the Mob Jazz podcast. Please be aware that the content of this podcast is primarily social commentary and represents the personal opinions of the hosts and guests. It is not intended to be a statement of fact or an official stance on any issues discussed. This podcast is for entertainment and informational purposes only. We encourage listeners to seek out professional advice for any factual matters or decisions. Listener discretion is advised.
Okay. I'm excited.
Why? Yeah,
I'm gassed. I'm just excited to be back.
You hyped yourself
I'm
up.
excited to see you guys. Yeah. I was doing jumping jacks and shit before we started, man.
Literally.
Just to get the blood pumping, man.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So did you miss us or you missed the pod? Or you
Both.
missed everything?
Both. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, it's a mix. I miss doing this
Yeah.
because, like, now I have, like, podcaster's brain, so everything that I see
It's
like
pod material.
Yeah,
You
I
see
see
the
a way
pod
that I can talk
material.
about, but I have no
Outlet.
no outlet. So that was tough, but it was nice not having anything to do in the evening every day.
I hear it.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Like, I had to figure out how to use that time.
I've been planning my evenings for like the next month,
Yeah.
and the only evening I have free is Monday. And that's probably work now.
For
You're
a man
hardworking
who's
young man. Girl.
for a man whose work day moves through the evening, how do you have a free Monday evening?
Yeah.
Because I start work earlier and I can get back to it later during the day. So I don't have to start at there 9 a.m.
So did you miss us or did you miss the pod?
And I'm playing. I miss podding.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Honest. I respect an honest man.
I have a confession, yeah. So, okay, when people tell you, hey man, I missed you, what do you say?
It depends.
My standard.
Depends on if I miss
don't
them.
like you.
Uh-huh.
You did.
Uh-huh.
What
Yeah.
did you miss?
And when people say I love you,
It also depends. Both of us depend on, like, how I feel back. If I miss you, I'll tell you I missed you too.
mm-hmm.
If I didn't miss you, I'd be like, I'd read it, like, deflect. Like, what did you miss?
What did-
Yeah, something like that.
And I love you,
I love you.
what do you love?
But it's very rare for someone to say that they love you
No, like let's
if
say
you
it's
don't
like
love them back.
no, like
It's
let's
not
imagine like okay, a situation. Okay, like let's say you're in like a situationship or a fling, and then someone catches feelings and they tell you I love you. What do you say?
Hey.
You say
No, you say, let me give you
Oh, you
the
say-
perfect one.
you
Let
say
me tell you-
thank you.
Let me give you the perfect one. But this is nuts to say at the beginning of the pod. Because too many people are still watching.
You say what?
You say, are you sure? Are you sure? It's
No,
because...
in what tone?
Are you sure?
Oh, now that's serious.
Yeah.
Because
Are you sure?
there's this kind of, are you sure? Like taking
Or if even
Yeah,
worse,
take you on a lap.
manipulators, get off the
Get
pod.
off right
Just
now.
give me 30. I don't want you guys using this because you guys are...
Uh-huh.
You say, I don't believe you. That's
No,
gay.
then
You're
You're a dog.
you're a dog.
Yeah,
You're-
those two.
Actually a wolf,
Those
by
two
the
have to
way.
work.
I can't.
Because that's not like...
I don't believe you
It's
like,
not like... It's not that I don't love you.
you're trying
But
to
the way
play
that
me.
you act,
Yeah,
I don't believe that
Do
you
not
love...
believe that
You
you,
know what?
do,
You
man.
change it on that.
Like, show
It's
it
called
to me
judo
right
love,
now.
bro.
I actually
Show
hate
me
you
what
guys.
you mean.
Yeah.
And you, Sydney? I love you.
Do you say like a fling?
Yeah, like somebody you've been like, somebody is caught feelings.
What did we talk about?
As in, it now becomes a lecture like, what did we agree on?
What did we discuss? I said there are 3 things you're not allowed to say to me. I love you. Yeah. Nah.
I won't hold you guys.
Yeah.
Me, I say I love you too.
You say I love you too.
You
eh?
tell me I
Compulsory.
miss you, or you told me I love you. I say I love you too. I say I
I
miss you.
told this chick.
But I
told
feel like
this
that's
chick I
kind of
miss
worse
you,
than
man.
When
ours.
did you tell me? Now, here's the thing.
Sometime when you
Here's-
missed the pod like 4 times.
Really? And I didn't say I miss you too.
I don't
I think I
remember.
wasn't paying attention. I always say I miss you too. I always say I love you too. Why? I hate confrontation.
I mean, but me,
So, do I miss you? No. Do I love you? No. But also I love you too.
no one has ever said that they love me. Not no one. Let me tell you the one situation where guys say that I love you, where I don't respond, where I don't take it seriously, or I don't believe them. when guys are drunk and we're in a club and then they start on some
Man, I love you, bro. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't, bro.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact that you don't.
But guys are shy. Men are shy. Maybe they only say I love you when they're drunk because...
No, they don't take it serious. They don't understand the weight of those words, bro. Guys just be throwing that shit out. Like,
you want your boy to call you on a Monday morning and say, man, Melvin, man, I love you, man.
no, I think that, like, especially for the guys, I know the men that love me, bro.
You don't know that.
I know the men that love me.
You don't know that?
Let me tell you
You don't
something.
know that.
There's no man that loves me on this earth.
That you don't know.
And I don't know that he loves me. I feel like men are very, very obvious, bro, when they love you.
How?
Honestly.
How?
I feel like guys show it, bro.
I think the only obvious fellow men, because us.
Yeah, well,
Us we don't.
It's different.
Yeah, us is
But
different.
the reason that's why I'm saying that is because people complain that I never show it, and yet I do.
and you know the guys you love. Not
You know
the guys that you see, there are guys who you're cool with. There are guys who you like, there are guys who you fuck with, but there are guys who you love. And men, because men don't really say it.
Do you
And I don't even-
automatically assume that the guys that love you are the ones you love?
Most times I think that's the case.
I don't think so.
What's your basis of loving me?
I think at given moments, especially in friend groups. So now here we're not talking romantic, right? I think at different moments, you have different like volumes of love for people. Like you have favorite friends at a particular moment. You might love everybody, but that love wave like changes. Like time A to be like 2024, you might love this one more than you love this one. 2025, you might love this one more than you love this one. You get? So I don't think it's fair to assume that the ones you love, the ones that love you too. Someone might be your favorite friend right now, but you're not their favorite.
How?
This guy.
What did you say? That
Somebody
can
could be your
favorite.
favorite. Like for instance, Melvin could be your favorite friend right now. Disclaimer for the pod, he's not. But Melvin could be your favorite friend right now. But you're not
You don't
Melvin's
know
right
that.
now.
Why are you disclaiming? You don't
Is
know?
Melvin your
That's crazy.
favorite
She
friend?
disclaimed for you. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. How she's trying to create a rift on the pod. Because she's
If you
behind
want
the
to sit
camera.
here, come
She's
on.
trying
That's
to
what
create a
women do.
rift. It's crazy.
Okay. Melvin could be your favorite friend right now, but you're not Melvin's favorite. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because for you could feel like right now where I'm at, Melvin is the one meeting me, like seeing me. I feel seen by Melvin. But there could be someone else who is seeing Melvin more.
That
And
is
then
not
let me tell you
very
something.
common.
Women do this thing where they like try to export as if like the qualities of romantic relationships
No.
to friendships. Because why you try to make a friendship monogamous, bro?
No, the friendship is not money.
Bro, I swear, friendship should be open love, bro. Polyamorous friendships, bro.
Brother.
Pause. Because you see,
The friendship is not
I don't
monogamous.
need the guy to be my favorite for me to love him, bro.
Listen, the friendship is not monogamous, but a friendship, just the fact that you're an individual and I'm an individual, our relationship will always flow like this, like one-on-one, right? So our dynamic, our love, our language, everything will be unique to us.
Yeah, the relationship is different.
It has very many similarities with monogamy.
But the thing is, for me, and this is my thing, bro, I believe that love is love, bro. Like, love is separate from the relationship. Love is another thing. Like,
But,
you and I, our relationship is a particular way.
Yeah.
We have our thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I love you differently from the way I love someone else that I love.
I think
It just
does.
means we have a different relationship.
No, I think you love me differently.
But I love you more.
No,
And I love
live even in terms of like a measurement of how much.
Yeah.
I just think it's not even intentional. It might not be intentional, but it automatically changes to adapt to the people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Do you
saying.
understand? The love,
It's
even
not the love.
even the love. Don't you
Not
think
the
so?
love.
I won't lie. I've not zagged the love definition.
Okay, let me use this word, and I don't choose this word because it can be misconstrued because people think of the other thing, but the language of the love is different. Do you understand?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the love itself is different.
It is, because you can love me the way you love Sydney.
No, my relationship with Sydney and you is different.
That one I
But
agree.
the quality of it, okay, the type of relationship it is
is
the loving relationship. That makes sense. Like I love you.
as opposed to a hating one.
Because there's guys who I don't feel those feelings of love towards. You know,
but
what I
they're
mean?
your friends.
How
Not
are they my
necessarily
friends, but I don't
friend.
love them?
So why are we
It's
talking
like an
about people?
acquaintance.
So why are we
I
talking
love all
about?
my friends.
So we're only talking about people you love, right?
Yes.
The types of love are different.
No.
Not types of love. The love languages are different. The love is different.
No.
Let me give you an example.
Love is the same.
Let me give you an example. What I mean by you adjust the love, right? We all have a mutual friend here, but we've never spent time with a mutual friend, me and you, Sydney, and how we've not spent time together. But we spent time, me and Melvin, and how we've spent time together. Her in particular.
So funny that it's only one person that comes to mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So her, right? She's a very affectionate person.
She is.
Physically, right? So when she's with Melvin, they will hold hands. There'll be a certain type of way. When she's with me, there shall also be a certain type of way, right? There are times when it's the three of us and she's in the middle, and on one side she's holding Melvin's hand, on the other side she's holding my hand, right? When she's not around, I can promise you, I can count the number of times me and Melvin have held hands. Maybe like if we are walking and about to fall in a ditch, he'll grab me and put me. Yeah.
Because
But-
she's cheetah blind.
That's why I'm still blind.
A little bit blind.
A smidge.
Your hand is already
That's
stand by.
She can't be a professional boxer. She has some blind sides. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Have you had that movie, The Blind Side?
If you actually saw us walking together,
Yeah.
it's 50% Melvin pulling me.
Yeah,
Like, bro, there's a border, there's a
There's a
car.
pothole, bro.
A
Potholes,
dog
eh?
shut there. There's a
Let me
border.
tell you, whenever I'm looking at you and I see through your lens, I'm like, you're blind,
Yeah.
bro. Because that tree behind you is distorted, man.
Bro. Anyway, so the way you love her is different. You will show up for her in different ways than you show up for me. Do you understand? To cater to her. That means the love
You've
is
made it
different.
different. Because you
How?
said language of love. That
Yes,
one
the
I can
language of
agree.
love. Yes.
Yeah?
So that means
it's
the love is
different for
different.
everyone. But now when you say show up, that one I kind of
Okay, let me
disagree.
switch back to the language of love. You will tailor your language of love for your audience or for your recipient. And that's part of showing them you love
But
them.
does that mean it's different?
You alter it.
Let me tell you what it is. Right? I've been trying to think of like an analogy that will make this make sense.
Yeah.
Let's look at love as water.
Mm-hmm.
Eh? Let's say you're in the ocean or some shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes the water is choppy.
Yeah.
So you can't be doing like, I don't know, like breaststroke or something
Yeah.
in the water when
Yeah.
the water is choppy. Then the water is calm. Now you can do backstroke and breaststroke and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what I mean?
I'm
The
waiting
water,
for
the-
him to land.
Listen.
Backstroke is a...
the water
Is that-
stays the
okay.
same, right?
Mm.
The difference is what you do in the water.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah,
So
it
like,
makes sense.
if love is the water,
Mm-hmm.
the friendships are the different states that the water goes into.
The relationships.
The
with
water
different
doesn't
people.
change
Mhm.
itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what you need to do in order to survive in that water. That makes sense.
I hear that.
Yeah. So that's my thing.
The analogy
So-
has worked. Now you bring yours.
No.
Yeah. So that's my thing.
So because you're saying now here you're using the water to say it's still sea water,
Yeah, like love is
i.e.
love.
it's love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love
No.
is love.
I
no.
don't think so.
No.
I don't
You your
think
salt
so.
water, Flash is fresh water. That one
No,
is.
like yeah, like you will know this. Like I love seawater. It's great for like swimming, enjoying being at the sea. But I can't drink seawater. Now I'm at Lake Victoria. Can drink Lake Victoria, but from where? Am I on the dirty side? This side in freaking. I forgot.
Do you know how I've understood it? How I've understood it is you, as you said, you adapt to the person.
Yeah.
But that adapting is actions born out of love. They're
Yeah.
not the love themselves.
Yes,
Does
it
that
I
make
is.
like where
sense?
I like where you're
Yeah.
going with this.
Yeah.
So the love is there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the way you show it to that person is tailored to that person. That
Yes.
doesn't make the love different. Why it's different is now, I would say the freshwater, seawater thing is now romantic and friendship.
I even like that analogy used of tailoring. The cloth is the cloth.
Do you know how many times I've said tailoring?
The cloth is the cloth though.
Uh-huh.
It's the same cloth.
Uh-huh.
But some guys need a suit.
Another guy needs a
You know
kanzu.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I like
Maybe
that.
it's a skirt.
I like that.
But at the end
That's how
of
I've
the day,
understood
at the end of
it.
the day, aren't these all different clothes?
But what
Born
is the
out of the
cloth?
same love.
Yes, so
What
that's
is
what
the
I mean.
texture? They're
Like,
cut from the same
but
cloth.
that's what I mean. They're cut from the same cloth, which is love, right?
Yes.
But they're different clothes.
The clothes are
Cut out
different.
of
That's not
love.
the same.
Yes.
That
But
doesn't
the
mean
love
they're
is the
different
same.
loves.
The one thing we all agree on is it's all lavingos, bro.
Yeah.
But it
Not all
forms
of it.
different things. You dig? Anyway, at the end of that day, maybe tell me I love you. So I love you back, man. I'm a liar.
That's not.
See?
That's not.
I miss you. I miss you too.
I've not said I love you or I miss you to someone who I didn't love.
Same.
No, for it to be, for me to instigate it, and you say to people I love and people I miss, but receiving it, I don't touch your feelings. I'll say I love you too. It's cute.
The day I stopped liking that I love you shit from guys in the club. It's a day like I believed some guy, bro.
As
Okay. But it's too early in the pod for that, bro. It's too early in the pod for that, man. Welcome back to our Mob Jazz podcast. My name is Melvin.
and Casper.
It's been a long time, man. Maybe not for you guys.
cut you in the
For you
back.
guys, listen. For you guys, it's been 1 week. But
Yep.
for us, it's been 4 weeks. No recording. I've come to Cardamom once in those 4 weeks, which was last week. Yeah.
I have not stepped here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We
most
miss you guys,
importantly,
man.
we love you, man.
Man, we love you guys.
And we
Honestly,
miss
love
you.
you guys,
And
man.
it's
On let me tell you,
legit.
one thing is for sure, bro. I love this pod shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I love doing this thing. I love you guys. Whenever I meet you guys, it's always love. I feel that love. I believe you when you told me that you love me. bro.
OMG, there
Yeah.
is a cheeky babe that texted somebody on Snap. Somebody snapped me, and somebody texted and said, "Is that Casper?" How did you know I was the one? Guy, you're cheeky.
They grabbed you.
Guy, you're mind you, I was not talking.
She's the first of many.
It was just a video of my face, and she's like, "Is that Casper?" You guys know me. Anyway,
she's the
if you
first
meet
of
me and you think I'm the one, walk
Let
up
me
to me
tell
and
you
say,
my
"Hey, you're
husband.
Casper."
Will you say yes?
I'll say yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I
Let
like
people
that.
know you're ready.
Oh, like people
We're
who,
about to start setting up a new angle.
The
like,
thing
not
is,
my
you don't-
friends.
You don't
Like,
be outside like that.
I don't
Yeah.
be outside.
If you're outside,
They would
guys would be coming to you regularly.
How?
Also,
people know.
I hope you know people be coming here and like sneak recording us.
You lie.
I swear, guys be doing.
You
Because you're
lie.
looking reasons, we're just seeing guys
That's
coming
you-
from inside.
First of all, you guys, also don't take advantage of the fact that I'm chilla blind. That shit is not cute, bro.
Yeah, but you're wearing your
Kind of
specs
is
today,
though.
which
Don't lie.
I was like
Eh?
when you do
It's
that.
kind of cute when your baby is blind.
When your baby is blind. Is it? It's not.
It's kind of cute.
I think it's just something nice to like keep poking jokes at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not. like,
like
man,
it.
that chick is blind, man.
Yeah, maybe it's a bit cute.
It's like it's cute. It's cute.
Anyway, guys.
Alright,
If you can see properly, I think don't both be blind.
facts.
Yeah.
How are you guys, man? How's it been?
Man. OMG. Guys, we have so many new mobsters.
Hey.
Yeah. We have
Yes.
new
Oh my
mobsters,
God.
bro.
Okay, let me just send
Hi.
a special
Shout out.
to the checkmates that are watching this. pod.
Listen.
You guys got us over a hump. Eh?
Bro.
Yeah.
Like we've been stuck
Bro.
for months, bro. That checkmates gave us a push, bro. A
Checkmates.
nice, good push. And the ones who have
Listen.
stayed
Yeah.
and are still watching the pod, man, we love you
Listen.
guys.
It was
We
like
appreciate
3
it.
straight pods in the comments. I'm just saying, man, me, I'm a
Checkmates,
checkmate.
Checkmate. I came here because of checkmate. I was
Shout out
like,
Chaxi, man, and Mike Check Pod, man.
big shout out to Chaxi. Big shout out to Mike Checkpod.
Yeah.
Listen, is it called symbiotic? That relationship where like you feed off of each other and whatnot. I don't know what it is. Once in a while here and there. Once in a while I'd listen to it. Like a number of checkmate pods I've watched this.
Hey.
The correlation.
Hard.
There's a positive
I
correlation.
love that.
That pod is very entertaining. I won't
Yeah.
lie. But again,
They can, yeah.
don't be understanding some things, man.
Yeah,
100%,
they do that kind of thing. I think we complained to him about.
The Sheng thing.
Yeah,
Sheng,
Swahili,
Swahili,
what.
yeah.
Oh, but there's this spot where they were judging for Ugandans, like Ugandan ads, how we put in no effort, and they said, they saw a signpost in Uganda that said they were selling a bigger size of a soda. The slogan was "Big size, small price."
It gets the point across, bro.
As in,
Know your audience.
Nothing like exquisite.
Wow.
big size,
Big size, small what?
small price.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Pay less,
Nah,
get
that-
more.
That
Literally,
ad is
that's
so
it.
hard. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, but big shout out to the checkmates.
Yeah, shout out to our checkmates.
We
man.
Shout out
see
to
you, we
checkmates.
love you, and welcome.
Yeah,
I'm
and everyone
Casper.
else. I think also like, I'm sure there's a lot of like, in my opinion, people who also watched because of
True,
Molinde
true,
and
true.
Apollo. So shout out to them and shout out to those two guests.
Shout
bro.
out to Apollo and Molinda as
So
well.
Molinde
Yeah, they're
wearing
both
the
killing
hat
it.
during their pod, man.
Yes,
Shout out to
yes.
he
Shout
looked
out to
really
him, bro.
nice,
That
man.
was on purpose too.
It must have been.
That was on purpose.
Fire
I appreciate
MJP
that. Yeah.
hat. If you watched Molinda's pod, you definitely saw it. He looked amazing.
Yeah. Okay, man.
So when are we going to the UK for pod?
We need to first do Kenya, bro, because like now that Thames has been cancelled,
Man.
Yeah.
like that mic check thing might have
Was
to
it
be
cancelled?
removed.
Yeah, it was.
cancelled.
Was it?
Yeah.
Run the thing.
Yeah.
I bought my ticket already, man.
Man.
Damn.
I bought my ticket already.
You get a refund?
They sent me an email saying they're going to refund me.
Yeah.
They told me 7 to 14 days.
That's
And
cool.
that was on Monday.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So Kenya.
Kenya might be the move, man. But it's really early in March, and like I had already booked the end of March, so I don't know if early March will be possible.
I mean, he said March and November they'll be back in Nairobi. Like they're doing a country tour.
Yeah, they're
So,
doing a tour.
yeah.
it would be nice though.
November
would
would
be
be
nice.
ideal.
It's easier to plan, I guess. for
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, man.
We'll see.
Hi,
So,
guys.
yeah, cash me up, man. What have guys been up to?
What else?
Now we can't even say, but how was your weekend, bro? How has your lives been? Bro?
How has Jan been?
How was Jan for you? Guys?
First of all, you guys, I have a complaint. You guys.
Okay.
I don't know about, because it has dawned on me ever since, I don't know if you guys noticed, but ever since I created the Casper YouTube, I've been in those comments.
You beat
I reply, I like, I want.
I'm like, okay,
I'm
this is-
conversating, bro.
And you know, the interesting thing is when you tap on the icon, it shows you how many comments on the channel, most liked comment,
Yeah.
how many videos you comment. You've been active.
I've been active,
Love
right?
that,
So
love
now I realize that there are mobsters all over the world and whatnot. But this problem is particular to, anyway, it's not particular to Uganda. It's everywhere. It's all over my TikTok. It's all over. You guys are mob in love.
Guys are in love.
Guys are in, brother,
Guys are actually in love, man.
guys are in love. If you're not deep in like a serious committed relationship, you're engaged
Yeah.
or you're preggy.
Yeah.
Like if you're just there chilling, you're a rat. I see.
But you know, I think I love. February will bring both sides.
Yes, man. This is the month of love, bro. So we shouldn't even be hating on love this month, honestly. Should we?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Why would you hate on love?
I'm a hater, man.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a hater. Like also, that can't be your personality. Like that can't be the only thing you tell us
Wait,
about.
why
That's
do you
what the-
think? Why do you think guys are in? Why do you think that? Like, are guys in the comments like
There's just
spamming love?
too much love content, like couple content.
No. I was saying why I referred to like our comments. Oh no, I was gonna say that is this a Ugandan thing? The mobsters all over, mobsters who are not in Uganda should tell us. Like people listening to the pod should tell us in the comments. I'm going to be there waiting for you and we discuss it.
I wish we had a demographic of single and dating.
Brother. Oh, we're gonna do the
We're gonna do a survey.
we're gonna do a
Yes.
Q&A by the
Yo,
way
actually,
for
hold on. Can we
Valentine's.
let's do the thing you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Share, like, subscribe.
Oh. Hi guys.
But they've forgotten.
Welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast. Okay, so first and foremost, where can you find us? YouTube, Spotify, right, and Patreon. So
An Apple podcast,
All
and
podcasting.
Castbox. And,
yes,
yeah.
Spotify. If
All
you're-
audio platforms.
all audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, all audio platforms you'll find us. But for Spotify in Uganda in particular, our Spotify don't have
But guys still watch it somehow, bro.
really.
If your account is registered here,
Somewhere else.
you can't. But
You
if it's
can't.
registered here, you
Yeah.
can still listen in from here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but audio, we have Apple Podcasts. You get an episode a week. Yeah. And on YouTube, an episode a week as well. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so that you know each time we post a new pod. And engage, man. I don't know about these guys. Guys, me, I'm planted. I'm seated.
Literally, you're in those comments.
I'm in those comments.
That's
I'm
where you've been-
engaged.
That's why you've been for the last 4 weeks.
For the last 4
That's where you've
weeks.
been living.
I've been around. Yeah.
And subscribe to our Patreon, man.
But then,
Yeah.
our family, our community, we have Patreon.
Mm.
Now, Patreon is only 12345 USD a month.
Yeah.
It will get you access to over how many pods? 200 plus.
Yeah, we have hella pods.
200 plus episodes, both audio and video. We have like a quaint, quiet, not even quiet, but it's quaint, it's cute. It's a lot more engaging. You have 2 episodes a week. You get
and we are planning more things for them.
We're cooking.
Yeah.
Earlier access to March when we drop it. There's just
it's dropping.
It's dropping
This
this
time,
year.
it's dropping.
Def dropping. Yeah, so we have a lot going on. And guys, with the shit Trump is doing in Stato, the value of the dollar is going to drop. Just subscribe.
That's true. That's very true.
Just
Save your dollars with us.
yeah.
When he bounces, we'll give him back.
Let's cook for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
I need a balance. I need a balance. Let it not overdrop.
but we don't know about Sido and why he's paid in dollars. It's
Yeah.
a business.
Who told him? Who told him to leave his
First, we're
economy?
paid in shillings. First, log in those were $5 and 2 episodes a week, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
But we've loved hearing from you. I feel like guys are engaging a lot more these days, and yeah, man.
Yeah, and listen, guys, we have like the month of February. We're putting out at least 3 surveys, bro, to get to know the audience.
So, speaking of surveys, catch us on all our socials: the Mob Jazz Podcast, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat. We have Snap as well, right?
No, we don't.
We don't have Snap.
No.
Just
It's
follow
scummy.
us.
Hey, are we going to do a Snap account?
We can.
We can.
I'm
no
going to
problem
run
with
it. You?
I don't have Snap, my own Snap.
Yes.
We'll get a pod phone.
You get a pod phone. Anyway, so yeah, catch us on all our platforms. TikTok, we shall be posting. We do post clips. Instagram is where we do most of our surveys. It's where we do most of our anonymous Q&As. So yeah, be part of the
Snap would
pod.
actually be
Follow us on
nice.
IG. IG
I'm
is
not
the
mad
best
at
one.
Snap.
Sorry?
Snap would be cool, yeah. Snap would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to be dropping actually not even dropping. We're going to be engaging a lot more. So I feel like the Mobsters are going to be part and parcel
Eating, yeah.
of the podcast going
Yeah.
forward, especially on our Instagram, the Mob Jazz Podcast.
Yeah. When we tell you to answer a survey, answer a survey.
Ma.
Don't make us bench for the information, bro. We'll keep them
It's
a bit short.
I
How
know
long is a long survey? Is 5 minutes too long?
5
5
minutes
minutes
is
is
long.
Long.
too
eh?
long.
Yeah, it has to be like 2 minutes.
But I need like specific
You want detail?
information,
You want-
bro.
We do it 4 times.
Bro, you want guys to write you a 1,000
Okay, how many
word
questions?
essay?
How many questions is too many questions?
Like 8 is optimum.
8 questions. What
You
am I
said
going, how many
multiple
surveys
choice,
am I
right?
going to do?
How many questions do you want?
At least 20.
You guys saw this guy is tripping.
You have to
20
give guys like a math.
No, listen, 20 questions.
on one
but
topic.
All multiple choice. Like as in yes, no, or blue, red, green. You know what I mean? Like the answers will be there. It's just like what they call them. What
20
they
is
call
mob.
them in
20 is mob. The objectives.
objectives.
20 is mob. I think the sweet spot is like 10.
It's optimum.
I need you to know.
We can do multiple
Our
surveys.
brains are fried. Like nobody has attention
20
or
questions.
or wants to give you
It
the
feels
time.
like an exam.
I feel like this year we should do some challenges with the mobsters that like have to do with like their mental like
cognitive.
bruh, like
So
we might need to like
so
ask the
let-
mobsters to be off their phones,
so let-
except on Wednesday when the pod drops. That's when we all check in on each other. Then we
so
watch it, then we go home.
so let me ask you. You only want cerebral listeners, like guys who are tapped into their like what is it, intellectual capacity.
Yes. I
Nigga.
don't want my audience's brains to be rot. And also because this is a podcast, it's long form content.
We need
We
attention.
need guys to stay here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it would help if we had guys who are trying to stay here.
You're cooking.
Yeah.
Mobsters challenges is fire.
Yeah. We need to be able to like, first of all,
I'll be in charge of the
one of the
fitness
rules that I
one
want to
because, man,
implement,
Yeah.
and which before you already caught on, no phones on a pod, bro, while we're recording.
Mm-hmm.
We also need to be able to like focus on doing one thing at a time. Just be present.
What I
And
trying
I-
to say?
you know
What have you looked at?
You know something else I've been thinking about? You know, like those dinners that guys be saying that they have with their friends where everyone puts their phone in a basket and they put them aside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing those with my friends.
What do you mean?
No phones. No
You
phones
guys
when
have
we're
your
having
phones?
dinner. No phones when
but-
we're hanging out,
But
bro.
as is though, me when I'm hanging out with people, my phone is never out. The only disadvantage with that is I never have content. Like I never have photos of people, photos of
Yeah.
the food, because I don't touch my phone.
Yeah, we can designate the photo phone, but it's not in the owner's hands. You know what I mean?
Woman, you're on your
Yeah.
phone. No, I'm taking pics. I'm taking
Yeah.
I hear
pics.
it.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meaning
I
now
don't
to
know.
be replying to all my emails
No, me, I
at
have,
10 p.m. after
I
the
have a
pod.
thing. If I like, I don't hold my friends to this standard. I don't know why, but like if I go on a date and you're on your phone, you're not seeing me again.
But to be fair, when I'm out with my friends, I rarely touch my phone unless it's like, yo, now this is work time. Let me work. Rarely touch my phone.
I don't like on a date. I see you texting. Oh, so you're bored.
This
You
entire
asked me here and
weekend.
you're texting.
My phone blocked and it blocked. Didn't touch it again till yesterday.
Is that why I've been in your DMs begging you to answer my
You
text?
think you started today?
Begging like an Indian guy. Do you remember those days? You know, you guys are guys. The days of Facebook when we're like in O level, Indian guys would camp in your DM and talk to themselves for 8 months.
Bro, do you know, I think even us were now a target of that stuff. Like, not as men, but I mean as a pod.
Yes.
Because we be getting a lot of DMs from editors. Remember the one we actually engaged with?
Yes.
We go to the final stage. I said, let me send you something. You send me back, like, what you can do with this video. That guy ever got back to me. Did you want me to send him the dimes first? And then he disappears.
Yeah.
The guy into the wind, bro. Never to return.
I
I started now looking for him. Man, where are you? What? Did you?
Man, please, do you want my money?
Nothing.
I said, well, this baby's lying.
The what?
She texted me at 11:15.
My first message came through at like 9.
Then she said, I'm not
Then
awake.
eventually I sent her. He's like, "Hi, Sydney, please don't ghost me. Don't ignore my message."
I'm not
Then
awake.
I saw you talking in the iMessage group chat. I'm like, bro, please don't screen my.
That's the first thing I opened when I opened my
I'm
phone.
going to find out who one of Sydney's babes is, and I changed my contact in his name in his phone. So that he thinks I'm one of his babes texting.
I don't know. You'll feel less bad about it if you see his snap. Bro.
Or like how he just
How many messages are unanswered?
Yeah,
Yeah. Then you'll know it's not personal.
but you see why.
But you also used WhatsApp. Why would you use WhatsApp?
Because that's the only media I have.
Yeah,
Oh,
use
you want iMessage?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe iMessage.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we have so many topics.
Yes, man. Where do we begin?
Where do we begin? What
Can we actually just begin with the Supreme Court ruling? We start there.
What ruling?
Which ruling?
The court martial thing?
Yeah.
I didn't see too much
Michael
about it.
Kabaziruka.
Mm-hmm.
Kabaziguruka? I'm butchering his name.
Apologies.
But, yeah. Kabaziguruka. Something like that. I think versus the Attorney General. It was a Supreme Court ruling. In fact, this one was the Attorney General versus him. And basically it was around whether the court martial can prosecute non-army officials, basically civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and basically the ruling said it cannot, bro. It doesn't have the authority to do that. It's not a court of like competent jurisdiction to do that. And it started, I think, from a constitutional petition because that's what they wanted to be interpreted. The Constitutional Court interpreted that they cannot. The AG appeal.
Where did the whole thing start from?
I think from, I don't know what the initial thing was, but I know that it probably started from certain civilians being tried in that court.
In my head, it was a BCJ thing. But I don't
Also,
know. I don't know.
No, chill. Yes, there's basically being arrested in Nairobi
Yeah.
and being brought here.
Yeah.
But that thing was already in court.
Okay, so I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
Number 1, I'm not that familiar with martial law, but does a retired army officer amount to a civilian, or is a retired army officer still considered subject to martial law?
No, once you're retired, you're retired.
So once you're retired, you're now a civilian. So BCJ is a civilian.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that
Yeah.
that probably answers my second question. Because my second question would be, isn't it quite obvious that a civilian would not be tried in a martial court, in a court martial rather?
No, I think that there's where that constitutional petition came from was there were certain provisions of the UPDF Act that needed to be interpreted in accordance with the Constitution. So they were saying that those provisions violate the Constitution. But when
Which?
Yeah.
The
like
act?
the act. Like
Okay.
they're not in line with the Constitution.
Yeah.
Because they seem to be giving that tribunal more power than it should have. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a thingy from the president, and I didn't know the ruling. But you said the ruling was civilians cannot be tried in a court martial.
Oh, so that makes...
So he says I was sorry to hear of the wrong decision by the Supreme Court. No, this is different.
No, but like that gist is the same. Yeah. Basically, the UPDF came out and said, it doesn't matter what the Supreme Court says, we're going to continue to try these guys.
But isn't that, as you said, isn't it supposed to be obvious?
Right?
You would think, but clearly not. But even if it weren't obvious, it has now been clarified by the two highest courts in the nation. Like, the judiciary has spoken.
Something I've seen in my baby legal career is that for some reason, obvious things are not obvious. And for some reason, like, I don't know why, like, something that would be, from a layman perspective, that would seem pretty obvious, they always need clarity. Like, they need it to be put in black and white, pen and paper. And then also, things that would seem obvious, or things that would seem cut and dry, like someone can tell you in passing about a case. I'm like, oh, so that means he killed her. No.
That's not what
that does not mean
actually.
anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask. The court martial.
It's because I shot you in the chest, you think I killed you?
I think they'll be like, oh, yes, you shot him in the chest. But then they realized that it actually wasn't the bullet that killed him.
Yeah.
That guy had been scared since Mona, and the
Yeah,
scare
his
that
chest
he had
had
in
a
the
hole already.
Yeah, man. So
The bullet went straight through the hole.
So when you see causation,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
law is silly. It's very, very silly.
But, okay, who is the court martial supposed to try? Is it only army guys or army, police?
Yes.
Only army guys.
There are
Only
certain
army.
there are military offenses in that act,
Yes.
but they can only try those when they are committed by a
A
member
military.
of the armed forces.
Yeah. That's crazy. And then also, who is the head of the court martial? Is it the chief of
Just know
arms,
there's a
whatever it's
tribunal,
called?
bro.
Yeah, it's
Just know there's a tribunal. But I think they said what's the president's thing?
chief
Chief of he's the head of the army. He's the, what they call it?
of arms.
We're
It has a
butchering
name.
this.
No, he's
I'm not gonna lie, this was not on our list of topics.
Brother,
so we are
no. What
butchering
do they
it,
call
but-
the head of the army?
Let me check.
Is
The head
it chief?
of the-
Is it chief of defense forces? No,
No,
that's CDF.
that's a different guy.
That's someone lower.
Yeah. Anyway, man. Yeah, so
It
I think
actually is chief of the defense
that's
forces.
different. That's different from
But that's Muhoozi,
Uh-huh.
head of the Ugandan army.
Uh-huh.
But the president has a different thing. Let me look for
Yes.
it.
Yeah. Anyone, I think it will be interesting to see how things develop, but like, it's very painful. It's very painful to like see a statement like that as a lawyer, bro. It's like, it kind of makes you feel like, what's the point, bro? That's all I'll say. It's not a political podcast, but like, politics are everywhere, bro. So these types of things matter. And like, if your president says something like that, bro, as a civilian, that make you feel that safe, bro.
It draws back to, which is so funny, like, there's nothing new under the sun. Now I'm going to go anyway. I think if you didn't learn constitutional history, this is your chance. It goes back to separation of powers and rule of law. Ideally, the rule of law is supposed to be supreme. You understand? So a decision such as this from the Supreme Court ought to stand above all the individual entities, i.e. the legislature, the executive, and the judiciary, right? But then him saying such a thing undermines the rule of law.
Yeah.
It undermines the separation of powers. It says,
Yeah.
even though the judiciary is an independent organ
Yeah.
that has certain duties, and said duties ought to have the ability to like lubricate the functioning of all other arms of government, it means nothing.
Yeah. And remember the point of checks of that thing is checks and balances. Bro. Like, so
exactly.
if the judiciary cannot check the executive,
So what's the point?
like if I check you and then you say nada, you know what I mean? It's like if a guy like when a traffic officer stops you and says, bro, you ran the red light. And you say nada.
What
Nah.
red light?
You know what I mean? I didn't run the red. But I
know.
saw you run the red.
No.
Look, there's a video of you running the red light.
No.
Nada.
Nada.
It doesn't matter if it's a video.
Like, no,
I
actually you
didn't do
say,
it.
I don't believe in lights.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in the color red.
Yeah, I don't see red.
And by virtue of that, I don't see
Yeah.
red.
Lights are not even real. Yeah.
In fact, I'm colorblind in one eye.
It's one of those ones. It's a bit it's disappointing.
It is.
And like those
But
things
then-
we're saying, bro, rule of law, like that's the point, that's the essence
but
of
also,
a democratic
funnily
society,
enough,
bro.
my God, there's something scratching my throat, guys.
Pause.
Anyway,
Mm.
did you just say pause?
No, yeah, that.
Are you serious right now?
You
How
had
is
to.
that a pause?
Not my fault.
You
bro.
guys don't think of cough.
Unless you've been eating hard corn.
You guys,
There's
when you think of scratching of the throat, the only thing that can scratch a throat is a dick. Are you
Literally
okay?
Say
nothing has
it,
ever scratched
man.
my throat. Literally, personally,
Say
nothing has
it,
ever scratched my throat.
man.
Nothing has ever scratched my
You
throat.
guys
jazz
are not
ass,
okay.
man.
Anyway, I was gonna say it's sad that back to rule of law. It's sad that it's a tale as old as time. Like right from the 1962 Constitution, the 66, the 67, the whole reason, the whole major rationale behind 1995 Constitution was to restore the rule of law, but 0%. So 62 years later, nada.
Not 0%. I think that's what bothers me.
And that what?
Because not necessarily 0%. I feel like there's many instances where the executive has been checked. I think even in this case, it has been checked. They've just refused now.
Yeah, but you see, is a check if it's not effective?
I guess.
Isn't
I
it
guess.
weighed by way of its efficacy? Like, how
I guess.
effective is it?
I guess.
Do you understand? It being
But
on
you
paper.
know, when it's all said and done, Besige is going to be like, I keep trying to tell people that they're turning him into a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has been the center of so many like important things, like in the grand scale of Uganda's like democratic
Do you know
history.
it's coming to, when did he first run? 91. I mean 2001.
2001, yeah.
You guys, didn't it's like he's going to be at the center of Uganda's politics for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy because now I'm just remembering the Black Mamba situation at the High Court. That was him.
What was it?
When they raided the High Court.
Oh, yeah.
That was him. He's had so many like instances like those where he's there to get justice at court and they publicly stop him from getting justice and it just becomes like president, bro. And we're all like,
Yeah.
yo, ew, bro. So even this, like, I think that the advisors of the president are most likely going to tell him, bro, not worth it. Let's kill it. But it has already been said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's one of those ones. It's one of those ones.
Must be tough as a lawyer, man.
Would you want to interview the president?
And for what purpose?
Just to have a conversation with
But I
him.
don't need any clarity on what.
Like,
you know what I mean?
To try and understand like his way of thinking.
But I feel like I have a perfect understanding. of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah,
feel like I
I'd
fully-
actually want to
I
sit
feel like I
down with
fully
him for like
understand.
30
You don't
minutes.
sit down with him.
I would
Like,
not ask him about this.
Yeah,
what
of
would you
course.
ask him about?
Because I don't need to understand this any further.
No, not about this. Like just to understand his way of thinking. Like just have a conversation with him.
I feel like the question I'd be asking him would be about like his presidency,
Yeah.
why he feels that he's the right candidate always,
Yeah.
like succession. I'd be asking him questions like those.
What is his succession plan?
And I wouldn't expect him to give me honest answers on camera.
No. So you wouldn't record it.
No, maybe I'd want to have a conversation with him,
Yeah.
like man to man. But on camera, I'm not expecting like.
I
The conversation
also
would not be political at all.
yeah. And I also think like politics aside, I think he's a very, very intelligent person. And he's
Must
a
be.
Must be.
great
Must
great
be.
historian. Like
Must be.
this guy is somebody who, bro, he's such a great historian, such a great storyteller as well.
But he was also there for. You know,
But
like,
yeah, like
He was there for most, you know what I mean? Like, is it history?
He's
or
telling
like,
his story.
like yeah, but I can tell
Like,
you
is it
this.
history or past?
I can tell you this though.
Yeah.
You're in your 20s.
Yeah.
I can ask you shit about last month that you won't remember. Do you know?
Yeah, cell phones, guys. I'm telling you, let's chill. Cell phones. They are
I can.
destroying our brains.
That man
bro.
will tell you a story about 1952, whatever, in the month of February when he, like, it's even stuff that I don't think it's someone who's reminding him, or I don't think, like, the way the stories are tailored. Anyway, you never know. But Melvin, I can ask you about something we talked about last evening, and you won't
Because
remember.
I have an information overload. And you see, I see this also with my dad and his siblings. They can remember things in such vivid detail. I can tell that, like, they were really there. Like,
Yeah.
because us, we don't be there. we
are
don't
not
be present in
man.
those moments, bro. Like I'm
You know
there,
how
but
easy
like
it
I'm
is.
on my phone, I'm on TikTok, da 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 da. I'm not here with you.
I
bro.
recently watched a Mobster's episode. And I was like,
Mobster was in us.
You didn't remember any of that jazz.
You didn't remember the conversation.
Remember last time when I was asking you about a guest? Like,
There be guests
we
who
had
will
her
be-
on the pod.
Yeah, there be some guests who these guys forget.
When?
Yeah,
It
So
happens.
what's the solution for all of us?
we need to like.
Stone Age, man?
We literally just need to detox, bro. Like
Yeah.
that dopamine hits we be getting off these phones, bro. We need to release, bro. We need to let go, man.
And be present.
Let's be here, man. There's a book I read actually. Maybe I should recommend that book. It was called The Power of Now, I think.
I think you, as in
Oh, no?
The Power of
Let
Now.
me check.
Eckhart Tolle.
Is it?
Is it?
Let's get first check.
Anyway, I feel like because I've removed most of my short form content aside from TikTok, because I don't have socials. Guys,
Eckhart Tolle.
it's
Yeah.
Eckhart, eh? Tap in, be like me.
Yeah,
Delete your
Be
socials.
arawi. You guys are not arawi, man.
You know the
I've noticed you
funniest
guys are
thing
not
is-
arawi, bro.
Yesterday I checked my most used app. It's free sale, bro.
It's what?
Free sale.
What's that?
You know, at card things like Solitaire.
No.
It's used more than Snapchat, which is my second most used app. So
That's
I'd be
all, like,
playing
Yo-
a
See how
game.
that's like mindless,
But do you understand that your
tapping,
most
bro.
used app is an app that shows you a clip for 10 seconds, 9 seconds at a time?
Free sale.
No, your second most used app, Snap, is an app that shows you 9-second
The
clips.
funniest thing
2-second clip. 2-second clips, you
when I'm
guys.
on Snap, I actually do not watch videos. I'm always just texting people, which might
You
actually be
streak.
worse. I streak, to be fair. But also anyway, I can't
Guys, I'll tell
expose
you, my
myself.
issue is not even that we like. My issue is not necessarily that we use these apps. It's that we use them all the time, bro. Like
Yeah.
we just don't be there
You're
doing
constantly
nada. Like
plugged
as
in.
soon as you're about to do nada,
Are you,
in the process of doing nada, your hand's already in your
can I
pocket,
ask you,
pulling your
are
phone
you
out,
attacking
bro.
me? I
Not
feel
just
like
you,
you're
bro.
attacking me.
Let me tell you.
Because yesterday I told you that I don't sleep in silence.
See now, something like that.
What do you do?
Isn't that nuts?
I don't sleep in silence.
In
Like you
guys,
bash
used
with
to,
music.
With a show.
you know, there's a house in Bugolobi I should recommend to you.
I switch on a show and
There's a house you
sleep
should
with
move
it.
into in Bugolobi.
Wait,
There's a
why?
church right next door.
There's a church.
A church. The owners left because the church was too loud. But for you, you might be the perfect person for that crib, bro. I'm telling you,
But-
because like, what does that
The
mean?
funniest thing is, I remember a guy saying that it's almost impossible for people to fight a company that has thousands of researchers, where that's their goal. Like
To
their
get
goal
us
is to just
hooked.
keep you on that app. Do you know how tough it is nowadays, where everything is integrated now? But I don't remember last time I wrote like
With your
actual
hands?
writing with my
Yeah.
hand. I don't remember my
I can tell you,
handwriting.
it definitely has its, like, the cons are so many, but not like, especially not like TikTok. Not like, okay, my problem with Snap was, number one was Snap and IG. Snap and IG are just mods, or like, for me, it was just comparison. Like, these are just small snippets of people's lives that they feel are good enough to show others. There was genuinely no benefit to me, apart from talking to my friends. And guess what? I have my friends' numbers. We can text here. TikTok, on the other hand, genuinely, aside from the nonsense, which might be the majority, TikTok actually gives me information. Like, I learned so many random ass things from TikTok. Now, do I have other apps like Google News and whatnot? I do. Do I get notifications and tap and read the articles? I do. But in TikTok, it's just so diverse and succinct. Like, someone will go, read a bunch of articles, and come and teach you some shit like there's a correlation between not drinking cow milk and stomach cancer. Where else would I have found that out? And I think that's interesting to know.
And yet, I now have a problem with TikTok because, like, it gives you these little nuggets of information, but what it's giving you is not necessarily, like, very useful. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, now, it stops you from being able to, like, go in depth
Oh,
into
100%.
anything.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Because now, okay, they gave you that information, but you're not going to
Surface.
go read a book on
No.
stomach over health. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has to be intentional for you to do that.
Yeah.
You
And
have
like-
to be an inquisitive
And that's what I'm
person.
saying. That's the problem with these like dopamine hits. And TikTok is spectacular at this, bro. Like, it gives you those.
Let me ask you a question.
Keeps zapping your brain
How
with
do you think
dopamine
guys
hits.
in the past did it? Like to get random
took-
information.
I think it took longer for them
Mm.
to gain information, but like the process of gaining that information was more fulfilling long term.
I'll tell you this: the information I can never forget in my life is the one I read from encyclopedias when I was a kiddo. I still remember all that jazz.
There's something to be said about like being immersed in something, bro. Like being immersed in a topic, or immersed say in like a movie, or immersed in anything, bro. Like that's the shit that really, really sticks. This other shit, bro, I be forgetting stuff all the time
It's
that I just wanted.
fleeting.
Like I can't tell you what I learned on TikTok last week, but at the end of the week, I felt like I learned something new. But I cannot explain it to you today, bro.
So it seems like it's just like intentionality. Like you have to be intentional to learn,
It's
and
yes,
also
yes.
stay away from like what you're used to, like
And
what
also
you know.
attention, bro.
Yeah.
Like intention and attention.
I'm going to
bro.
tell you this, though. I also think it's also about an individual. You get? And I think this was true back in the day, and this is true now. Yes, this short form content has created a situation where we just have surface, like we get a glimpse of things, like just surface wise, and that's way easier to forget. But then at the same time, there are also the types of people who will see a video and be like, really? And they'll open Google
Yeah.
and they'll start reading about it. And you get
That's
those
so
people
rare now,
but you know those
fam.
people are actually there.
That's so rare.
I do that a lot,
haven't.
man. I have a browser with like 40 tabs.
I also do that
I
a
also-
lot.
Yeah.
I can assure you, like, there's so many tabs that I be having open. I never follow up.
So like, I'm actually like,
It's like a wormhole.
and also because anyway, I'm doing my best with TikTok. I can't lie, I'm fighting a losing game. But now that I've been watching a lot of shows, right? And unfortunately, I've not been reading a lot of recent. I'm in a slump, but I've been watching a lot of shows. And although shows are majority fiction, they tap into a lot of real life things. Do you understand? So, especially for the type of shows I watch a lot of crime shows and a lot of psycho-analyzing type of shows. So, they can say something that's so interesting. Of course, there's a dramatic effect attached to it. But you're like, hey, guys, then I Google it, like, do guys really? And then you start learning interesting things. So I think it's an individual thing, genuinely.
Yeah, but also you see, this is my problem. Like, even when you're watching the shows, bro, like you're doing other shit. And
oh,
like,
yeah, like
you know,
I should be concentrating
there's
on the
nothing
show.
that we just do just
Maybe
to do
that's
that
the
thing.
issue.
But even like guys, aside from even all of this, even watching shows, reading books, like I think we also just need to just do nada.
Like you just
Like-
be there.
Just do nothing, bro. Like
You
let's just be there.
You want to sit on the couch and just look.
Let's just be there.
Or you want to be around your friends
Guys,
and
you know
just,
guys do nada.
when they would link up and just sit and jazz.
I remember my granddad. Like I would do nada sometimes. I'll tell you that. Sometimes you do nada, man. Like I think
As in,
that's
what
also.
I
What
cannot
do you
even
mean he would
picture.
do
Let me tell you,
nothing?
like,
Like you
those are
just
two
sit
things
and
I want
look at
guys.
the sky.
Like this year,
He would sit and
Mobsters,
look
I'm encouraging you guys.
to do nothing.
Let's be present in the moment, but let's also not try to like do anything in that moment. Just be there, bro.
When you might push.
Man, I'll
Bash.
bash. I'll bash.
But sleep off.
I'll sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep off, but don't necessarily like go to your bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just go for a walk without your earphones, bro, or without your phone.
Melvin,
Can you imagine?
Melvin, when did you last go for a walk without your phone?
That's the thing. But now I'm saying, you know what I mean? Now I'm saying that's something that we
So,
need to do.
Are you saying the next walk we go on? Obviously,
phones.
when we go for a walk, we never touch our phones,
Yeah.
but we also don't converse. We just walk.
No, we don't look at her. We just walk. No, we can converse.
As
That's the
in,
thing.
that's
If I-
not
if-
doing
If
nothing.
I wanted to do nothing, I would just walk alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But still,
think.
watch our clips.
Man,
Yeah, listen.
all of this jazz aside,
Funny enough. Yeah. Funny enough.
What?
Crazy for it to be coming from us. The ones who are creating the
Content
content
creator.
to keep you on your phones. And we're going to keep making like more like catchy clips for guys.
yeah.
But like, don't overcame, bro. Be arawi. That's the name of this topic. Of this
Be
pod, bro.
arawi.
Be arawi.
Okay.
Anyway,
So,
yeah.
the Grammys.
The Grammys.
We went from thinking to the Grammys.
Yeah.
Let me pull them up. Because
You know why I've gone to the Grammys? Because
You're done with politics, eh?
I'm done with serious shit. Because back in the day, I used to be the type of person. I'm not the type of person to watch an award show. Okay, maybe back in the day, like, brother, my throat is so.
Right, that's the fun.
Anyway, back in the day when I was a child, I'd watch award shows. Then, like, into teens, early 20s, I'd watch, like, the red carpet. With TikTok, I get a succinct summary. Who won? What did people wear? Like, in one clip, I can know what all the people I like, what they wore.
Yeah.
Another clip, I know who won. I keep it pushy.
Believe me, bro.
I summarize 2 hours
Social
into
media
2
has
minutes.
destroyed TV ratings, bro. Destroyed TV ratings, bro.
I have a friend, asked her, oh, what does your sister watch? Because she was like, oh, I can't watch this show with my sister. She didn't really watch this type of show. I was like, okay, so what does she watch? She's like, she used to watch reality TV back in the day, but now not so much. I'm like, so what does she watch? Her phone. I said, what? She just scrolls on her phone. I said, for leisure, she scrolls on her phone. As in 5 hours of leisure a day. She's on her phone like, yeah.
5 hours
of
few.
leisure.
As
5
in,
hours few.
there's nothing else she does for entertainment. She does not watch TV. She does not listen to music. She only scrolls on her phone.
You guys
Yeah,
have 5
that
hours
must
of
be very
leisure a day.
common. No, I don't. But you see, that's the thing.
Even like weekends.
That's the thing. Like, I feel so much of my, like my gaps. I feel so much of those gaps with scrolling on my phone that I might as well. You know what I mean? If between every task, I do a few like minutes of scrolling. If like when I'm walking to the printer, I scroll.
Did you?
It's
When
called
I
doom scrolling for a reason.
I
bro.
do this thing where I say, oh, I've worked for 2 hours. I've sent in this assignment. Let me reward myself some TikTok. It's a reward.
That's how you
As
know
it,
it's
I'm literally training my brain to
That's
associate social media
literally-
with
that's
a reward.
dopamine.
Literally,
Yeah.
dopamine.
And it's a
is hell
hit.
of a drug, bro. It's a hell of a drug.
It's a hit.
Anyway.
It's not even the way the hormone is supposed to be used.
yeah.
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 So let's go to the Grammys. I saw that you pointed out that Beyonce won country music.
Best country.
I mean, best album
Yeah.
of the year based off of her country music.
No. That wasn't it.
What?
She won
Actually, best
country
country.
album.
Yeah, best country album. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I saw that you pointed it out.
Yeah.
Why?
That was for you.
Yeah, it
That
was.
was for you to react.
No, but I didn't tell you that. My thing was, she would not be recognized by the country people. Do you understand? The CMAs didn't recognize her album. She wasn't nominated, was she? She wasn't.
Wasn't she nominated?
I don't remember.
I don't remember if
Maybe
she
you
was
can check.
nominated.
Let me see.
Mind you, we
I also
talked
want to know
about this.
who else was nominated for that Grammy.
Yeah. Whether or not she was nominated, she didn't win anything. But here, where it was a broader scale, she won. But the awards tailored for country music.
This is what I want to say. I'm almost certain that if guys go to like the pod that came out after the Beyonce album had come out, that I said she was going to win album of the year.
Country
I
music
said
album
that.
of the year.
No, she won album of the year as well.
She was
Yeah,
not
she was
nominated
She won, like,
for anything rather
at the country
CMAs.
music
Yeah.
I knew they were going to give her album of the year for this. I knew it would be her Revenant, bro.
Why did you think she would get
Because
album of the year?
people had talked about it too much, and she had been snubbed so many times when people thought she
For
deserved
album
it.
of the year.
I knew it was going to be her Revenant.
So you think it was
Yeah, I knew they would have to they would be like, you know what,
it would be compensatory.
brother, she has an album out now.
Yeah, it would be compensatory.
It was a big album. Maybe there's not too many albums that we can give it to.
Yeah.
Besides this one, let's give it to her.
This is why I'm not a country person, man. I'm seeing all the.
Let's read which ones were they.
Is this just album or country album? It just says album, I guess.
She won album
She
of
won
the
album
year.
there and
Yeah.
country album there. She won both.
She won both.
Yeah, she won both. And she wasn't surprised at album of the year.
She was surprised.
Country album is the one where she did that jazz. I've never seen Beyonce even do any shit like
Yeah.
that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna be like, when did Andre 3000 have a country? It didn't make sense.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess it's just album.
These look like just the winners.
No, the winners are nominees. So winner is the first one, then the
Album of
nominees.
the year.
Yeah. New artist, I promise you.
Chaperone.
I don't know who that is.
Chapel Run, it made sense.
You listen to her.
I don't listen to her, but do you guys ever pay attention to the clips that you're listening to on TikTok? The songs that
Yeah, she's there.
she's
I don't-
trending.
I don't
Can I
use
see
TikTok.
who else was in that album of the year category? I know guys are complaining
You
that Billie
guys
Eilish had a good album.
No, do you know Billie Eilish didn't
Hit
win
Me Hard and
anything?
Soft.
Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, she
Didn't
didn't
have
win anything.
A single thing.
You guys, okay, like let's be cover. Billie Eilish didn't win anything.
Who beat her?
She had like 7 no's.
Beyonce beat her.
Kendrick beat her most
Kendrick
likely.
beat her.
Kendrick beat her.
Beyonce beat her.
Let
Bro.
me see.
I was like, okay, guys, let's first stop lying. as
Wouldn't
in
be lying though. I feel like those are like respectable guys. to
Sabrina
lose to.
Carpenter beat her.
Sabrina Carpenter beat
Yeah,
her.
yeah. As in,
I don't see where she wins though.
no, she could
Pop
have won
solo
any of those,
performance.
mind you.
Sabrina Carpenter again.
Uh,
Pop duo.
I feel like she could have won in any of those categories, but the people she lost to are respectable people to lose to.
Listen, best pop. Okay, I think when they say performance, I don't know.
Yeah.
But is there a category such as best pop song?
Duo. I've seen
I
best
don't
pop duo.
I don't know. Anyway, me, I love Billie Eilish, bro. I just don't think she
I think
can't believe
I
she
think,
didn't
but
deserve
I
it.
also
I
think,
think
and
she
if you
lost to
see
it.
numbers wise, I want to tell you, Birds of a Feather did something ridiculous.
for sure.
Birds of a Feather.
For sure, for sure.
It was number one for over how long?
For sure. I agree.
I couldn't believe that he lost everything.
And yet it did.
It did, man.
It did, but like anyway, let me not overjudge. I like Billie Eilish. Let me not throw
What
shade.
are you gonna say? Say it. I want the people to know how ridiculous you are. Melvin, I have a folder of all the ridiculous things you tell me. Do you
Are
know?
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay,
When they reach like 25,
Yeah.
we're going to have the pod dedicated to Melvin's 25 most ridiculous things.
How are you even keeping?
This is my thing. This is my thing.
No, he kills me. Like Melvin can say some shit, mind you, in passing, and it's the most stupid shit I've ever
This is my
had.
thing. Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish is an incredible artist, right? Birds of a Feather is a really good song. I don't think that when it's all said and done, that would be one of our best Billie Eilish songs, bro. It's not one of those songs that I feel like, damn, I can't believe she didn't win for this one.
Yeah.
How many Grammys does she
It's
have so
not
far?
Thriller, bro. She probably has a bunch, bro.
She probably has
a
many.
bunch, bro.
I just think this year, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe that's just a social media thing. Do you think that plays a part in who wins?
Socials.
Because I can tell you that
100%.
Chappell run of yours, man, I've never heard of.
Chaperone.
And that's
Chaperone.
because I don't use TikTok.
Maybe.
I think it also I think it plays a part not in the sense of like it causes like people to get the votes. I think it plays a part that it directs people to listen to the music.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you understand?
exactly.
I think
Like-
that's the thing. I think.
So
yeah.
when we're talking about Billie Eilish, I've not been on TikTok much this year. But maybe because of that, I've not seen outside of
Birds of a Feather.
yeah, I've not seen
No, it was
anything
mostly-
from her.
It was
Nothing.
mostly Birds of a Feather, I think, that was nominated.
her album, apparently her album.
Hit Me
was
Hard and
really
Soft
good.
was
I
nominated
also
twice.
I listened to the album. It was a
Must
good
be
album.
But she only puts out good albums.
Yeah, it was
She
a
only
spec-
makes good music, bro.
Yeah, it was a
Billie Eilish
spectacular
is
album.
Incredible. Birds of a Feather is not going to like. That's not the one that will make me feel like damn.
It was a spectacular album, but I also I guess it depends on the person. Like, cause I'm not a Beyonce person, I didn't listen to Cowboy Carter.
Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. But I listened to Billie's album more than like 5 times.
Yeah, no. Cowboy Carter was really good.
Yeah.
Really good album.
And then also I saw that I think his album wasn't considered, that it will be considered next year.
Who's
Did I read that wrong?
who's
What's that man's name? Not like us.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
Oh, like his newest album.
Yeah, Gen X.
And yet he won
The
everything.
guy won like 5 Grammys.
Yet he
Off
still
of the
won.
one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the one song that won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he deserved it.
Yeah, man. Man,
That's the thing, though. He deserved it.
let me tell you
bro.
something.
Damn.
I don't know if the song is just catchy. I don't know if it's. I don't think there's any other Kendrick song that everybody knows word for word. It's a song just catchy. It's
Yeah.
really catchy.
I just think it was a
Funny enough.
moment. You
It was
you're
a
saying
cultural
you have
moment.
to be arawi,
you have
you had to
a
be
we.
You had to be
Yeah.
there, man. You had
Yeah.
and
to
the
be
whole
there.
world was there. And I saw how, of course, because when he was receiving the award, everyone was singing it, everyone was vibing. Guys were like, Drake is just waiting for Super Bowl
To do it.
To do what?
to sue.
No.
Because there was a report that came out that apparently
So
Like
for
I-
what? Libel.
his
Defamation.
lawsuit, the defamation thing.
And defamation.
Yeah, because I guess the Grammys don't have as many eyes as a Super Bowl, to be fair. But apparently that's the one thing he's waiting for. Do I think he will? Probably not.
He'll be very calm, by the way.
Literally, I think
Like-
everyone has their turn. This is Kendrick's turn. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man. Like, sure.
Drake guys. Drake blasted. That guy had a monumental
Yeah.
blast. Like he blasted
I tell you,
for 10
not
years.
for 1
bro.
year. Exactly.
He blasted
That guy.
non-stop.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that the next guy had to do what he did to him in order to become that
To
guy.
blast, yeah.
And if
But
anything,
he's the guy now, bro. Like
he still has all the records. One most
yeah, he
streamed.
still,
one more
he still has everything, but like that's not what guys are on right now, bro. In the moment, Kendrick is on like I've never seen a victory like
Run.
this long.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro. It's not stopping, bro.
Bro.
Like he is going
That
and
guy
going
Let me
and
just-
going.
cookie.
the timing of the Grammys and that shit you can't make up. Like the fact that he swept at the Grammys and then Super Bowl is when, like, next week.
Yeah, but to be fair, he has been a Grammy darling.
He has.
Ever since the first time they snapped him.
Brother,
He has.
for that one song to clear all 5 awards, and then he has the Super Bowl next week.
And but he has done that before. He did it with.
Did he have the Super Bowl?
All Right?
No, he didn't have
I
a
mean,
Super Bowl,
sweeping.
but he did sweep the Grammys as well.
He did it with All Right or one of those.
I'm trying to look for
off
that
to Pimp a
category that the Ugandan one. What's his name? Rules.
Who?
There's an artist called Rules that's Ugandan.
Oh,
Yeah.
did he win or he was nominated?
I'm not sure actually.
I think he was nominated.
But yeah, interesting roundup, interesting lineup. And I can tell you this. Why I was saying that song is really catchy. Every time I hear that song in passing, it creates an itch that needs to be scratched for me to listen to the song.
Really?
So when I hear it in passing, I feel like, oh, I need to listen to that song. Like, for real.
I can assure I have not listened to that full song since the beef.
You haven't listened to it?
The full song since the beef.
Really?
Nope. Spectacular song.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to listen.
Neither have I,
Why?
to be fair.
I still feel bad.
About what?
I still feel bad for Drake, bro.
Is he your brother?
No.
I don't know, man.
Yes,
I'm
he-
attached to those guys, man. I have an attachment. I feel like, man, my guys are fighting, man. I don't want to look.
Comedy album, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
What is a comedy
I have
album?
no clue, bro. I was
When
like,
the-
what do you mean by that, bro?
When the Diddy stuff first came out, right? And then I said, guys say that Jay-Z also has, some
Yeah.
offenses. And I told this to Melvin. Didn't you know what Melvin said?
What does it?
Melvin said, "Ngo, bruh, don't make me cry right now, man. The way I love Jay-Z would walk me down the aisle. As I get married." Yes.
That's nuts.
Isn't ma?
I be bugging.
Jay-Z
I
would
be
walk me
bugging,
down
bro.
the aisle.
But
man.
honestly, I truly love these guys. Bro.
And then when the thing came out, the case against him.
But have you seen what they've done to that case?
Mm-hmm.
Decimated it. Bro. Decimated it for being lies, man.
As in,
Anyway.
so
He won an album.
who?
I mean, won a Grammy.
The Ugandan guy.
Yeah.
for?
For what?
Best global music album. On an album called Alkebulan 2.
Okay,
As a songwriter. Yeah.
I'm going to say this though. I really don't understand awards.
Yeah.
I don't understand awards. And shout out to Doechii.
Yeah, shout out Doechii as well.
Yeah.
What? Best album?
Shout out
Best
to
rap
Best
album.
rap
I want to
album.
see what she was up against in that category.
But then
'Cause-
also, here's my thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm saying this as a wounded puppy or something.
What's the Nicki didn't have a
How
Grammy?
does Nicki not have a Grammy? Guys,
Eddie Kenz was one.
Brother.
Does Eddie Kenz have a Grammy?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he has a BET.
no, he has a beat.
Yeah.
Chill.
Relax,
Chill.
relax.
No, honestly, Melvin. I'm not even saying her latest work. I'm saying this chick has been a arawi since when P5 or something? A long time. How does Nicki not have a Grammy?
She put out her best music in a tough era.
How does she not have a Grammy,
She
bro?
put out her best music in a tough era.
It doesn't make sense.
It does.
Anyway,
What was
Doechii
it? Yeah.
beat Eminem, Death of Slim Shady.
Okay.
J. Cole might delete later.
Okay.
Common and Pete Rock, The Auditorium. We Don't Trust You, Future Metro Boom. I can see why she won. I won't lie.
know
I can
one
see
wanted
why.
to win.
Who?
Future.
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 Future definitely. I think Future Metro had a better album. I think Doechii had a more
Catchy album.
not even catchy. Interesting. Like what she did was a bit riskier and more different. Like it's something that the Grammys would definitely award.
Yeah.
But then when you
wasn't a better
say
album.
something like that, I feel like when Nicki had just come out, that's exactly what Nicki was.
But what was she up against?
She was different.
What was she up against?
Would she even be nominated?
Pink Friday, I'm sure, was nominated.
She was nominated for something, I remember, but she came against the Katy Perrys of then, where they would just
In her
sweep
pop
everything.
era, she was fighting with those chicks.
Yeah.
And
The
rap
rapper
wise,
she
Taylor
was
Swift,
fighting was
the Adele's, man.
Check that. What year did Pink Friday come out? That's her best album, right?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure.
As in, also, you don't rate her these days.
Let me see. But man, the truth is, I think there was just an era of music where also, maybe it's also like a form of gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Because-
you know what they do, like when they are like great musicians that end up being snubbed because of such things, they end up giving you lifetime achievement or a Grammy, stuff like that. Like
Or they give it to you at the end.
yeah, they give it to you like later on
Isn't
in
that
life.
what happened with like DiCaprio?
Yeah, Revenant.
Yeah.
Or like Diana Ross, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know Diana Ross didn't have an album of like when she, a Grammy of when she was releasing music,
Mad.
I think, and then
What's
she
her
got a lifetime achievement Grammy, stuff like
The
that.
African chick who did that song with Burna Boy. Angelique Kidjo.
That chick wins every year, bro.
Yeah.
She wins like whenever she puts out an album, she wins.
So Nicki has had 12 Grammy noms between 2011 and 2024. She has lost all of them.
What was she nominated for?
Let me get them.
And I want to know who won.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're definitely right. But I'm sure she has a bunch of BETs as well.
But who cares about that shit, man? As in, your
The artists
BETs.
care, man.
No.
But speaking of the Grammys, where you're still checking, you see Kanye West and his babes.
Why did I
feats,
see
bro.
his babes kiwi fruit?
Yeah, the poom was
Is
out,
it?
bro.
His babes kiwi fruit.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really interested in.
No one wanted to see. No, I promise you.
No, not that necessarily. But I'm not really interested in like anything Kanye does outside of music. And
Yeah.
I think because I was seeing so much of what he was doing outside of the music, I don't even like the music right now. Like, I didn't like the last album at all.
Which one was the last one?
Goblin, what is it called? Not Goblin.
The one that he released on Thingy First. Yeah.
Damn, not yet.
Not Ye.
Down
I know that the one which had like a part
Down
on
with
a part,
$10,
right?
what's it called? Vultures.
Vultures, yeah.
Vultures.
Vultures 1 and 2.
Hated it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this. The chick came outside. Like, I saw that meme. They were like, Kanye West's wife's dress. And it was just a guy holding air, bro. That's literally what it was.
I'm not a fan of who he is right now, bro. Like, as a guy.
I don't even know if he knows who he is, man. And to
Yeah.
be fair, apparently he just walked in, took the photos, went back. Some just like that. He didn't even stay for the Grammys.
Okay, when you say that, when you say that the people she was up against was tough,
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you say. So, because things were hot. Listen, 2012, rather, she was nominated for Best New Artist.
Against.
Okay, here, I just have the winner. She was nominated for Best New Artist, and the winner was, wait, what was she nominated for? Best New Artist, the winner was, I don't listen to this person, I don't know who it is, Bon Iver.
Okay.
Who's that?
That's like a Grammy type of artist to award.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
She definitely deserved that one.
she deserved that one. Best rap performance for Moment for Life with Drake. Nomination 2012.
One.
Who won Best rap performance?
Not even Jay-Z and Kanye
Otis,
West.
Jay-Z, and
Come
Kanye
on.
West.
Next.
Next, Best rap album for Pink Friday. Who won? Kanye West. My Beautiful
Oh
Dark
my
Twisted
God.
Fantasy.
That chick was fighting for her
Why
life.
is that, like one of the best rapper of
Yeah.
all time. But
Okay.
I mean, she had the best verse on that album as well. So
Yeah.
that lets you know that she was in
Bro.
her bag.
She cooked.
That's prime.
She
Nicki.
cooked.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We now go to 2015. Best rap song for Anaconda. She was
That was a
nominated.
big song.
That was a big song. Who won? Kendrick Lamar.
See,
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
See?
Best.
You know, that's a Kendrick album. After they had snubbed him for Good Kid,
Yeah.
he couldn't fail to give it to him, bro.
Best pop duo / group performance for Bang Bang, with Jessie J and Ariana Grande. Yeah, that one. Who won? Say Something. A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. I don't know that song.
Neither do I.
don't know
I
it.
don't, but that's who
Neither
won.
do I, yeah.
But Christina Aguilera, as you said, man, end of career, what? It makes sense.
Man, they start rewarding guys because they're going.
She has been singing since the Madonna days. Man.
Brother, 2016.
Relax.
No, no, but that chick has been singing
I
for a minute.
promise you.
I mean, relax. How old is Christina Aguilera?
She's
bro?
old.
She's
What's
like,
beside the point?
it's like okay, 2016. Best rap album for the Pink Print.
That was a good album.
Which one was that?
Pink Print.
Pink
Let me
Print.
check. I don't remember that one.
This is 20 what?
2016.
Oh my god.
Do you know who won?
Tough, yeah.
The tough, yeah. Do you know who won?
Who?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
That's my album.
Okay. 2016 again. Best rap performance for Truffle Butter with Drake and Lil Wayne.
Okay, that was a hard song.
That was a hard song. Who won? All right, Kendrick Lamar.
Listen.
She was
It's
fighting
tough.
for her
It's
life.
tough, bro.
You know that was
Listen.
peak music.
It's tough.
Best rap / song collaboration. Nominated for only Nicki Minaj, Drake, Lil Wayne, and Chris Brown. Winner. These Walls, Kendrick Lamar, featuring Bilal, Anawise, and Thundercat.
I'll say this.
That's the toughest one.
The Grammys have historically had a beef with Drake. A lot of our nominations are with Drake. Same thing with Chris Brown. They had a Kaizeze beef
And
with
what
him.
of Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, not really, but I think maybe Young Money in general might have not been in favors with the Grammys.
But also, I know a lot of them won BETs, not Grammys.
Yeah, because they had probably a good relationship with the BETs.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Then, that was 2016, right? From 2024. Nominated for Best Rap Song, Barbie World, with Ice Spice.
Yeah, that one didn't deserve it.
Winner, The Heart Part 5, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's
But how
right.
many
Kendrick
how
has
many
compared-
Grammys does Kendrick Lamar have?
But
Kendrick
Drake told
has
you guys.
Grammys,
Drake told you
He
guys.
opens his mouth and he wins.
Like I opened 3
Okay.
Grammys this year.
Kendrick. 3.
3-5.
They were 5.
They were five.
They were 5.
Best song written for Visual World. Nominee, Barbie World. Right?
That should have won.
That should have won. You know what the winner was? Have you watched Encanto?
I haven't yet.
The winner was We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. We don't talk about
I'm not
Bruno.
gonna lie, that was a big-
No.
That was a big song.
Kendrick
bro.
has-
What?
That was a big movie.
What?
Encanto.
Encanto.
Guys love that.
Was that
movie,
from this
bro.
year?
Let me ask you a very pertinent question. You think
Encanto.
Barbie wasn't 2024? It was from 2023.
What was the name of her world?
What?
What was the name of her world?
Who?
Nikki's World. Oh, it's for Barbie the movie.
Barbie
eh?
the movie.
Crazy.
Are you trying to say
Barbie
Barbie?
World was for Barbie the movie.
Yeah. Are you trying to say Barbie wasn't a bit? No, she had a song
Yeah.
for Barbie.
But like, what was it nominated as?
Barbie World. It
Yeah.
was for the
Song
movie.
made
No, like
for
the category.
Best song written for visual media.
Oh,
So
for
it
basically
was
a
for
movie.
Barbie, well, for the movie Barbie, for visual media, right? And it's the closing song.
It's in the movie itself, yeah?
Yeah, she lost to Encanto.
Tough,
Bro,
yeah.
Barbie was big,
Tough, yeah.
Didn't Kendrick win the one for Black Panther as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we had the whole album out.
but
No, but since they didn't mention it as one.
No, that was a different year. That was 2019.
Yeah.
What was I going to
But,
say? Kendrick has 22 Grammys. Now.
how many does Beyonce have?
She still holds the record, doesn't she? Let me check.
Anyway, all I'll say is the fact that every time she was up against Kendrick is so hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Tough. Anyway.
No, me also think
Shout out Nikki.
why I said it might be a gatekeeping thing is because the Grammys might say, what is it called? Kendrick's albums have lessons, bro. Why it's life stories, blah
That's
blah
No,
blah.
the
but
Grammys be
no,
on,
but then also that's not. You know what he just said about Doechii? That the Futures album was better.
Beyonce has
but
35.
35. That the Futures album was better, but then Doechii, the way Doechii did things, it's different.
Yeah, she pushed the what they call it,
when
creative boundary.
when Nicki Minaj broke through, that was also her thing.
She definitely
She
did.
was pushing barriers. She was
Yeah.
doing different things. That the alter ego thing of what was her alter ego? Roman.
Yeah.
Was it Roman?
Yeah, it was.
She was
Roman.
doing.
Yeah.
I don't remember
You
this.
haven't had Roman's Revenge.
But you've never.
No, I remember Roman's Revenge, but I didn't know.
Her alter. She had an
it-
alter
it was a
ego.
name.
Yeah, even in. So she was doing different things. You get.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
that-
shit that would have won
That's
her.
the problem. Like,
She was up against
the guys
giants.
who she
Yeah,
was, the
'cause-
guys who she was doing it with are guys who do that. Like Kanye West does that, bro.
Let me
That's
tell
who
you
he
this.
is. Kendrick.
That the time you're nominated and you're up against Otis,
See,
what are you supposed to do,
Nothing you
bro?
No, first, Otis is one song. My beautiful dark. What?
I know you guys know what that song Otis did. To young impressionable men like us.
That's your motto.
Do you know what it meant to us?
That's the theme song of
Watching
your
that
life.
song in Ent.
And I remember it's one which had the American flag at the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Maybach, like, taken apart.
Yeah.
That video was so tough, bro.
Anyway, I stay wounded as a barb. I
She
stay
definitely
wounded.
deserved the very first one.
I think she should time, like, she should wait and see when a guy is releasing their album. She should time a year when hard guys are, no, but that's even not fair to her.
Yeah, it's done.
No, that's like saying that she's not hard. She's actually really
They'll
hard.
give her a pity Grammy, bro.
She'll get
They'll
one.
give her a pity
She'll get
Grammy.
one. They always do.
Yeah, she'll get
Christina
one.
Aguilera's got one.
What are you trying to say about
Christina
Christina?
must have more than one, bro. She
What
must
are you
have
trying to say
hella.
about Christina Aguilera?
I
That
think
she
I'm
can't
singing
sing.
long time.
First
That's
of all,
what
let
I'm
me,
saying.
Let me
That's why
kill
she's
you,
so
eh?
talented, bro.
I found out guys be releasing music just because you don't
Anyway,
listen to
fair
them.
enough.
Guys be
Fair
releasing.
you
enough,
on a
fair
Grammy.
enough, fair enough, fair enough.
She did, but it was one of
Best
those
Latin
like
album.
best Latin album, eh?
Yeah, she actually won.
Yeah.
Guys are
Shakira.
releasing.
Guys are
Was it Latin album, Latin song?
That was PK's kiddos.
And
You
what?
know where inside. Her husband, not ex-husband.
Yeah.
His name is PK. He was a footballer.
You
Guys
think I
now
don't know
just
the
kidding,
husband?
Kings League.
Yeah, for that one, you know.
I don't know the husband because of football.
Yeah.
I know the husband because of him cheating on her and how she found out.
He's a
Yeah.
goated football player on all.
Okay, I know he was in
One has a
Barcelona.
World Cup.
How did she find out?
The husband or everybody in her family didn't eat, or the husband, something like that, didn't eat a particular type of jam. So the jam was in the fridge, I guess, for Wahoo, but the husband didn't eat it. She came back home and the jam had moved. Someone had been eating that jam.
Your chicks. I mean,
What if I used
what
it?
is that?
Yeah.
No,
Why is it
no.
in the fridge if no one
If
eats
you've
it?
left your husband, maybe you're the only one who eats it, right? You've left your husband. He's the only one at home, supposedly. You come back home and the strawberry jam has moved.
Melvin
Doesn't
came
mean
and
I
Kubed
cheated.
it. Yeah.
Doesn't
That's
mean
how
I
they.
cheated.
But wasn't he cheating? That's how they got him. Has he?
You don't know if she's anu Kubed that
She
jam.
caught him out.
That's how they caught him.
Must have been a camera.
I'll tell you.
What?
And she's psyching him. Jam. You know she was recording him without his permission, bro. Yeah.
You can't tell
Yeah,
me
that's
it's
an
jam,
excuse.
bro.
Jam is an excuse.
As
I've jam.
in-
I've jam that jam jazz.
As in,
That
Logan,
jam is
if I
crazy.
know you're lactose intolerant,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I leave hell ice cream in the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
We leave 2 people.
Yeah.
I come back and a certain amount of ice cream has moved. Not that in a way that it's not enough for you to have had company. Like
But
a tab is done.
You're talking about Melvin.
Yeah, but
This
I-
is PK.
Why don't you
Messi
go-
might
why don't
have
you go
come
check-
over, man.
But don't bother me.
Why don't you go check the toilet paper?
As in,
Eh?
no.
What if I had the ice cream and the toilet paper is also reduced in approximate amount?
Meaning, man,
Guys
you're like,
can
fuck
say.
it, let me eat some ice
Yeah,
cream.
look, because I'm at home alone all day. I have nowhere to go.
This is a celebrity. How many guys do? His agent came. Messi
I
came.
am
They all
Messi
Kubed
came.
ice cream.
Right? I think Messi looks like he likes ice cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Messi looks like he likes ice cream.
I've seen videos of Messi like in random coffee shops. and stuff,
Yeah.
just chilling. He looks like
Have you
a
seen
guy
that guy
likes
posing
ice
for
cream.
pictures?
He can't, bro. It's
That
like all palm.
guy is, yeah.
Do you think
Anyway.
he's a bit? They
What
say
is he
he's
for
a
the
bit.
win?
Yeah.
A touch of
Acoustic,
teasing.
bro.
Yeah. Acoustic.
A touch. A bit on
I
the
see it.
spectrum.
I see it.
Ah,
I
what
see
was
it.
we discussing?
But anyway, but what matters is that he was actually cheating. So say whatever you want.
But it
to
wasn't
say.
the jam though.
That's how she got him.
It wasn't his first
Don't know
time
that.
though. She had forgiven him. She had
Eh?
forgiven him a few times.
How many jams had she left in
But
the house?
this was the last time she said that.
Shakira is aging incredibly, bro. I'm not gonna
Bro.
Shakira is peng still.
Bro,
She's still like a
Let me tell
peng
you.
kahan.
Fantastic.
Shakira can
That's
still.
exactly my thing. She still looks like a Kahan. Like
Yeah, she's like a pen shorty.
if they told you that chick is 30 years old, you'd believe
you'd
it.
allow.
Yeah.
You'd allow.
I remember that video where she was covered in black oil. That thing as a kiddo.
That one to be
I
on.
was not ready for it.
Was it that one?
That's a lie.
That one, they were like in chocolate. There's another one.
Aren't you confusing? Wasn't black oil the one of Christina Aguilera? or
I
Christina
remember the
Milian.
song.
Christina
Lato
Aguilera
Tura.
was mad, having a mad fight.
That Lato Tura thing.
Lato
Where
Tura.
she was in black oil and
She
like
was
a
in
black
oil. I
skirt.
feel like it was.
That thing
Christina
as a
Milian.
kiddo.
Who had a black oil kind of video.
Yo, guys, what else are we discussing?
And yeah,
Oh, do you guys want to talk about Trump?
what did he do?
What hasn't he done?
He has done a lot.
He
The
has
Americans voted him while we were on our break.
voted
It was
him.
way before.
It was while we were on the
He
break.
was
Voted him?
Yeah, he was elected while we were in.
He was
No.
inaugurated when we were on
Oh,
break.
is it? They
Yes.
voted him before
They
we went
voted
on
him
break.
last year in
in
November.
November.
Is it?
Bro, you don't even, we had this conversation on the podcast.
I can't remember.
You need to be arawi.
I need to be Arawi. I'm not Arawi.
Be arawi. You're not
I was in
arawi.
Arawi in November, especially. bro.
You need
Yeah.
to be arawi.
Yeah,
He was
Yeah, he was
inaugurated
inaugurated, yes,
in
yes,
January when
Yes,
we were on
yes,
break.
Yeah, anyway, my thoughts on that thing is
Because he has done a lot, like cutting funding to USAID. I think he has also cut funding to one of those human rights.
a bunch of them.
probably a bunch.
A bunch.
Probably
It's not
just
just
like
one.
aid in general.
A
Yes,
bunch. And then he has put like a 3-month pause on aid to South Africa
Yeah.
to
Interesting.
audit.
To audit.
Yeah, that's what he claimed. Okay.
But what up with Elon Musk, bro? Why are you letting him do this to his continent, man?
Mind you, and his claim was that there are so many human rights violations in South Africa. So, bro. Anyway, the good thing with how the American political system works, guys, refer to the disclaimer at the beginning of the podcast. This is trust me, bro, facts.
Yeah.
So, the way the American political system works is that their checks and balances work. So, their judges, their federal systems are sometimes able to block orders that the president issues. You get? So that is why when during these last few days of Biden, around the time when when presidents are having like pardons or issuing orders, guys were thinking, especially Democrat-leaning people were thinking, oh, this is Biden's time to do what he can before he bounces. The problem with orders is that orders can be overturned by a president. You get?
Yeah.
So if he had just issued orders or what, Trump could come and overturn them.
That's for
Instead, what Biden did was to nominate or push in judges. Because judges cannot be stopped. I don't use the word nomination. I forgot appointment of judges could not be stopped by Trump who has come in. And instead, those judges had the power to help stop what Trump is doing now.
But I'll tell you this though. They can stop the what are they called? Presidential memos, the executive orders, those things. But the pardons they can't.
No, they can't stop it.
Yeah, because a pardon is blanket.
Yeah.
What's the wildest pardon he gave?
By his
Farmer.
son.
On the last day, his son.
Don't hate, bro.
That's not that wild to me.
Nah, let me tell
That should
you.
have been the first one.
This
Literally,
guy pardoned
what
guys.
is the point of your dad being preso?
If you can't
Not
be
to pardon
pardoned,
you.
Yeah,
As a-
that wasn't the wild thing about it. The wild thing was the pardon came before the prosecution. Like you're still innocent, but they pardon you.
That's hard.
What was the wildest name?
That's hard to me.
The pardon came before the prosecution. So you're still innocent.
Yeah, like,
That guy pardoned everyone.
first of all, don't waste resources on court time, bro. Like, just as in.
Yeah.
you know, the morning of inauguration, he pardoned like 6 guys in his family.
Yeah, that's it.
But I'll say this: the for Democrats, the disadvantage is the House is red,
Yeah.
Congress is red, the Senate is red, everything is red, bro. Even the bluest state, California, is turning red because of the fires as well. But a lot is shifting in that country, man. A lot is shifting.
A lot is shifting. You saw that first of all, there is the tariffs.
And please note, as I
imposing-
speak, I'm not blind not red because both parties have their
You
both
see,
parties have their
you
thing.
see
is
what
but
my problem is.
man,
What keeps me blue, why I don't even bother to understand the ideals behind red, is that red blatantly violates or disrespects human rights.
How?
Trump said that they do not recognize transgender people.
I hear that.
They are
I
only
hear
men
that.
and women.
Yeah, let me tell you why I don't like blue. Those guys be capping.
What do you mean?
Unprovoked, bro. That party caps the most.
Yeah, but
The thing with red is, for them it's obvious. You will see it. Blue.
I think of the two evils, I take a kappa.
The lesser one. Eh?
Yeah.
And I'm not even American.
So
right?
they also revoked something called about the DEI. I don't want to miss.
The entire DE, I think.
Yeah, the DEI program, the diversity, equity, and inclusion. Executive actions have been taken to eliminate DEI initiatives within the military, federal agencies, including cancelling identity recognition events.
No, didn't they repeal the Equal Opportunities Act?
Exactly. It's basically tied with DEI. What that means is that if you're not the majority, i.e. if you're not a white, straight person, fuck you, bro.
That's true.
You get. Yeah, that's my main. The whole
I can mention it on the board.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
you can mention what?
It's a bit of a personal thing. I'll tell you after.
Eh.
Yes.
But anyway, regarding the financial side, the economic side, as in the tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China, that one.
It's cooking.
No, the Americans will feel it. It's okay.
Will they?
It's okay.
Will they?
What do you think they'll replace all these goods?
No. I'm just saying, man. I feel like it's not only the Americans that everyone.
No,
will.
everyone will feel
Everyone
it.
will.
Everyone will feel it.
Because I'll
but
tell you this: the countries they are tariffing, they're applying tariffs to, for example, Canada, America heavily subsidizes a lot of their things, and Canada tariffs the US. So, and that's just one example. Same thing happens in Mexico. So for him, he said it's just like, bruh, return the fire. Because how do we subsidize you? You tariff us and you don't secure the northern border. So it's long. Because in the end, over the past many years, meanwhile also, Canada's army is heavily American, like their protection. And then they're still tariffing the US on, of course, goods like milk, many things. But I don't know, man. It's long. You can't know within the next year what will happen.
Here's my thing, but in the long run, if we create a situation where the US dollar is no longer a principal form of currency, who's losing? Is it us?
Do you think it ever will be?
I don't know.
That dollar is still there.
Yeah, it's still there, but we wait and see.
Anyway, fair enough. You
if
can
you
only wait
create
and
a
see.
situation where everyone starts
But
going around,
I'll tell you this about Trump.
the dollar will lose value.
Let me tell you something about Trump. Of course, bro science, so bro facts again. And one thing that guy he's an instigator.
Yeah.
The guy can those tariffs, they have not yet been applied.
Yeah.
But today he's meeting the Canadian guy. If he says they are not there anymore, Mexico is also like, okay, first relax.
You know, I saw some political analysts saying that he intentionally creates chaos.
Yeah.
Like he intentionally creates chaos that's actually non-existent for ulterior purposes. You get like from the jump, or like even if you see the TikTok thing, as in,
Literally.
as in,
Yeah.
it was off for what, like 8 hours,
Yeah.
as in.
The guy brought it back 2 minutes into all. But
I don't know, man. You know, it's so funny. Like sometimes you'll hear people from the left discussing like what the conservatives are doing, and it seems like they are alienating America, like all the stuff talking about with the tariffs, But then, strangely, like most of the world is conservative.
it is.
And so, like, when he won, you saw a lot of, like, other countries celebrating the
Let
fact
me
that he
tell
had
you,
won.
I thought about it and I said if we were to categorize African leaders as conservative or liberal,
Yeah. Everyone is...
all
it's
African leaders
red,
are
bro.
conservative.
It's a red continent,
Bruh.
you know what I mean?
Like,
So it's one of those things where, like, I mean, I don't like to play the propaganda games with American politics. That's why I kind of, like, I don't engage with it too much. Because it seems like they're just everyone's fooling everyone type thing. So me, I just see it, and I believe what I want. Like, I'll take what these guys are saying, I'll take what these guys are saying. The truth is somewhere in the middle, bro.
yeah. But me, I feel like in the US right now, it's better to be a centrist. Because if you align anywhere, man.
Not just in the US.
In 4 years.
Everywhere
You
else.
see, you see what the problem is
Everywhere.
that the part of TikTok that I find myself on
Yeah.
is minorities only.
That's the... yeah.
I have no white people on my
Yeah,
TikTok.
yeah.
I have no straight people on my TikTok.
So you don't use TikTok, man.
I
So
get it.
when you find yourself in a position where you're consuming content from people that fall under minorities, and these are the people whose rights are being like stripped or questioned or whatever, these are the... But anyway,
And I'll tell you this, for me, my work is in a red state. So now for me, it's kind of like flipped. But because now here we get more democratic information. It kind of like feeds both. And let me tell you, it's all perspectives. From these ends, guys are seeing what they want to see. These ends, so you're just like, man.
Anyway, as we know now, as our stuff is next year we are voting, guys. Topowa.
As remote workers.
Why are you shaking you? You're not going to vote, Melvin?
Anyway, let's
Melvin.
see what happens with the Supreme Court.
I have to go to Kenya during those elections.
Let's see what happens with this. I'll vote LC,
Topowa.
MP. I'll vote everything else. I'm voting for like the smaller things. I want you going to like pay attention.
Let me know, like, as we need the internet, man, we have to boom.
And like, I even want to know what you see.
You think it will be switched off? I don't know.
The last 2 times it has been. You know, I was fighting for my job.
In 2016, it was switched off.
26.
Yeah, that's
But
2016, 2021, right? That's the last time
you said the last 2 times. 2021 it was, but 2016
yes, 2016 it was as well.
I think they shut it off.
Yeah, they shut it off.
2016 it was social media. It wasn't internet.
You guys,
2021 it was all internet. Like you couldn't access even Google. You couldn't listen to music.
I remember there was an issue.
In 2021 you couldn't listen to music.
2021 it was entirely off.
It was entirely
8
internet.
days. I even remember that time.
Yes, then 2016 it was social media.
That was
Okay, you're probably right. But I
Yeah.
remember they also shut off something in 2016.
Social
Now this time,
media.
what will they take?
I
Kara.
don't care about
Kara.
by the time they shut off the internet again, I'll be too arawi, bro. I won't even be like
As
I'll
in
be
you-
Mobster. I'll be so arawi. You know what I
Guys
mean?
will be like, man, how did you feel? You'll be like,
Brother,
"Azzy,
this is how I feel every day. Bro.
Yeah.
The funniest
Arawi.
thing is,
I'm present.
I
just
was
have to tell the
seated
guys.
looking.
in that week, man, don't expect a pod.
If they shut off the internet,
There will be nowhere to watch
maybe
it.
that's when we should do our live pod. Arawi.
Tell
Arawi
guys, call
pod.
us and find us.
Yeah.
Come and we link and we jazz.
What's that
Yeah.
show that has so far? We'll do like a sofa
And
thing.
so far, like we come and we converse, all of us, all the mobsters.
Anyways,
But
yeah.
Topowa vote. I will vote.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be in Kenya.
Well, our presidency, I don't know if I'll vote for that one, but everything else.
I'll vote for everything.
Alright. What else?
What else are we talking about?
The topics are done.
They were majorly Trump and his initiatives, the Grammys. Oh, there were interesting questions. Let's go through the interesting questions, shall we?
Wait, before we do that, did you guys see that Hiro posted their dress code? Have you guys seen that thing?
Yes.
Let me actually pull it up. You
Yes.
want to pull it
Did-
up?
You pull it up. You post it on our IG story.
On our MJP, yes.
Yeah.
A new restaurant, new Japanese restaurant. I guess it's a fine dining establishment. So they decided to post a dress code of like what they expect of their clientele, I guess.
Aye. So, wrong chat.
They sent it to our chat.
And but I
Go
saw
to our
it.
MJP page. I posted it on the story.
Yeah, it was on the story.
It's in our
Okay.
story.
So, do I read the entire thing?
You can just read that. You
I
can
feel I
read the
that.
general dress
Yeah,
code.
general dress code. Okay, let me just start for context.
Okay.
At Hiro Japanese Restaurant, we pride ourselves in offering an exceptional fine dining experience, complemented by an elegant and sophisticated atmosphere. To maintain this ambience, we kindly request our guests to adhere to the following dress code policy. Men's dress code. Permitted attire: collared shirts, button-up shirts, or dress shirts.
I beg your pardon.
Collared shirts,
Button-up shirts, or
and
dress shirts.
Basically, no t-shirt.
We are getting there. Tailored trousers, chinos, or formal slacks.
You and your funny trogies, which are not your trogies are not tailored, bro.
Troggies.
Closed-toe shoes such as dress shoes, loafers, or leather sneakers. Prohibited attire:
Yeah.
flip-flops, sandals, or open-toe footwear. Sleeveless shirts or tank tops. Athletic wear, including gym shorts, tracksuits, or jerseys. Torn, ripped, or distressed jeans. Distressed jeans, that's men. Women's dress code. Permitted attire: elegant dresses, skirts, or tailored pants. Blouses or tops paired with formal buttons. Closed-toe shoes, dressy sandals, or
Wait.
heels. Prohibited.
Go through
Sportswear or
prohibited.
active wear, including leggings or yoga pants. Beachwear such as flip-flops or swimsuits. extremely short skirts or overly revealing outfits. Cultural consideration. We warmly welcome guests to incorporate traditional Ugandan or other cultural attire, provided it adheres to the fine dining standards of elegance and sophistication. Additional notes. There are 3. Children accompanying adults should also be dressed appropriately in neat and clean attire. If your kiddo plays in dust,
You guys, first
don't take your kiddo to Hiro.
Tailor your child's trousers.
Tell her
Your son's trousers should be tailored.
Exceptions.
Trousers should be tailored. Yeah.
Guests arriving directly from travel or special circumstances can notify management in advance
Are you even?
for special consideration.
So that's now that caveat there. So the guys who are a bit too powerful for us tell them what to wear. Man.
Yeah.
And allow those guys and we'll tell the other guests, man, they just flew in.
Exactly.
Or they just
like.
and for white people.
Yeah, obviously.
Then number 3, the restaurant reserves the right to deny entry to anyone not adhering to
Like
the
if
dress
you
code.
point out and say, how come that person, and it's like a big person or
Yeah.
a white person, they'll say, no, they just flew in. Da, da. And then also that stupid disclaimer of they reserve the right.
Bruh, I won't lie, that restaurant might not see me. I'm in a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And Crooks, if I go right now.
I'm not gonna lie, the response to this post has been mostly women. Okay, let me not overgeneralize. But the people who have seen repost this thing have been glad and celebrating. And even the comments, it's been chicks saying, yeah man, this is dope.
And the guys?
The guy who said something like, Odfukide senior woman. Just killed me.
Hey, Hiro might not see me. Aside from birthday dinners.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to go to that place.
So did I.
This didn't make me feel like
You didn't feel welcome?
no. That
Were you,
I,
were you
Okawa.
planning to wear
No, the thing
distressed
is-
troggy?
that's the thing. Like most of the guidelines, I already kind of dressed like that,
Yeah.
but it made me feel. I don't know. It kind of gave like colonialism. Bro.
Yeah, it did.
gave like
it did.
Bubbles. You remember Bubbles?
Oh, which bubble?
Bubbles O'Leary.
Yes, it gave
Mm.
bubbles, bro.
It gave Bubbles, man.
It also gets like you're stripping me of my autonomy. Like
Let me
you
not
get
lie.
like
Like you see it, you've already kind of like you've segmented your demographic
yeah,
based on the price of your food.
yes,
That should be enough.
right.
Like if I walk into this place, I'm going to be among other people who can afford to pay this price for
Right.
the food. So I don't understand you now adding the extra things of the dress code. You see, like, why?
Why?
What does that do? And with the ambience, wait, what ambience, bro? Like, am I here for a photo shoot? Like, I don't get it,
I
bro.
won't lie.
I don't get it.
Me and the boys were planning to go to Hiro. If I showed them this,
Anyway, man.
these guys all dress like me, man.
Anyway, man.
might go to
Cowboys,
Mesa.
Crocs.
Let me be a
Shows.
hater.
Yeah.
Shout out Izumi. We continue.
Because you see, Izumi, I can walk in how I want.
Yeah.
It doesn't change the vibe in the slightest of Izumi.
I think with
No one
with
feels like it's not
Izumi
fine
it
dining.
is what is it
I
called?
don't make Izumi's ambience. It's literally your job to make your ambience. Do you understand?
Yeah. And they've
You
done that. They have
Cook
such
the
an
food, bro.
Yeah.
Hiro is so beautiful.
There's
it seems,
this
bro.
place
All
in
the pictures
Munyanya
I've seen
called
at least.
Casa Solada. It's like
Oh.
a fine dining place.
Where,
Have you seen
where,
it?
where did we go for
I've
your
heard of
birthday
it.
as well?
Where do we go?
For your birthday. Shout out Yujo as well.
Usual. We
Yeah.
go to usual.
We went for your
Yeah.
birthday. Yujo. Me, you, and
Oh yes.
yeah.
And I wasn't even there. But I know.
Yeah.
We're going to shout out all
Yeah,
other
Rewima.
Asian restaurants.
You have to be
Be a
Arawi, man.
rawi,
Be
bro.
around you, bro.
So should we go through? Most of them were about, you said, Trump, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And
There
go.
was one guy who was on his own jazz.
There's
Bro.
a guy who said, how babes don't want to bring up arguments or get pissed for anything since it's Valentine's. Well, since Valentine's
Bruh.
is
You guys have Valentine's plans?
no.
Body.
We're all single, is it? I'm going to be here recording the pod.
No. When they do you have Valentine's plans?
We have Valentine's plans.
Yeah. When they do that.
Windex
This guy
is
will
off
represent
mic.
us
Oh,
and
you won't
give
be
us a
here?
storoma.
Yeah. He has a shorty.
Yeah,
So you won't be
Windex
here.
has Valentine's plans. Windex is our
But Valentine's is on a
representative
They
for
Thursday.
don't
the
bring your
love.
shorty here, bro.
Bro,
On Valentine's Day, don't bring your shorty.
don't bring
here.
your babe.
Give her a
Just
mic.
Just making sure, man. Just making sure.
Yeah.
You get.
Oh, she's not around. Oh,
You guys will never know.
sorry,
that.
man.
You never know.
Sorry, guys, man. That one you have to be in the room where
shout
it
out to her.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
MJP match. We're cooking.
We are cooking.
MJP live show.
We
The
are
stove
cooking.
isn't on yet. Relax.
That's what's waiting to shut off the
Elections.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
waiting for the right moment.
We will get all the ads a week before elections.
What did I see? Okay, that's Trump. Where you'd like to travel or visit internationally and UG.
And what?
UG.
Bro, I have a bunch of places I want to visit here, but the prices just keep going up, bro.
Which places?
I realize I have fine tastes. However, my pocket has not yet caught up to those tastes. Just yet.
Ugandan, I don't know if this is true of other African countries.
Yeah.
Ugandan tourist activities, sites and destinations are not tailored for Ugandan tourists.
They're not.
They're not.
Interesting.
They're not.
There are
Like,
some that are, but you will
even
not.
the experience, some
No, but
particular.
that's what I mean. I think that the ones that are tailored for me, they're luxury guas.
For example, give
But
us
they are
e.g.
Not tailored for my. Hey, you want me to shout them out?
Yeah, you don't
On a
shout out guys
broadcast
for
like
free.
this.
Yeah.
We've changed by MJP is changing by the
Yeah,
way.
man.
That's
You want a
free-
shout out?
Free shout outs. What?
Speaking of shout outs,
In
this
Hero,
is
we've
a
shouted them out
call.
for free, bro.
This is a call, a serious call. Guys, I'm not going to say anybody's name here because we're not advertising for anyone for free. I need a serious internet provider. If you're serious about internet provision, hit us up.
We'll give you
There's
pods
no
in
such
20
thing.
minutes after
Hit us up
recording.
about
There's no such thing.
sponsorship for MJP
Internet providers in UG are like carpenters, bro.
and tailors.
They all suck.
Hit us up about
Just need to pick yours and stick by you.
hit us up about
they
sponsorship
all
for the
suck.
pod. Hit us up about us using you in our offices, in our homes.
Yeah.
We'll
They all
dig
suck.
in.
They all suck.
I don't want to abuse the one I'm using right now because that's free advertisement.
But if you recall,
If you recall,
I think we've mentioned
Actually,
it on this pod
patrons, go
before.
back and listen.
we're going to discuss this on Patreon on
Yeah.
Friday. Say less.
They're
Okay.
terrible.
But guys, recommend what you guys are using. Don't recommend things that aren't in Bugolobi.
Yeah, guys, Chanja, you guys, I don't want you to recommend. What's the one that they be using? That's it.
If
Canal box.
Canal box. But it's not with us yet. It
But-
hasn't reached us yet.
if
It
you're
hasn't
in
reached us yet.
if you're in Nigeria too, don't recommend.
Yeah.
With love.
You guys are like Hero now.
Canal box. Canal
Like-
box. You know it's a sweet deal. It seems like
Yeah.
a sweet deal.
No, I think this guy's also targeting the youth. They'll be like, where is the concentration of the youth in
I
Kampala?
guess.
Canal box
Yes.
there. 50 Mbps at 100k, crazy. Yeah, what was I
Residential
going to say?
places, but then residential places of what age demographic? You think our place is not a residential place?
Nah, let me tell
Are you trying
that's a
to
rich
say
neighborhood. That's a very
Bugolobi
rich
is a poor
neighborhood.
neighborhood?
Bogos is a rich neighborhood.
Canal box is not in
No.
Bugos, Nakasero, Kololo, Muyenga, Munyonyi. It's not in any of those
Muziga.
neighborhoods, bro.
It's targeting the
It's not
youth,
day.
bro.
Just
That
know
one
they
is
are
just
now,
that
they've
side,
started
man.
from those ends. Then the
Yeah.
other guys similar to Canal box. Who for them they started in
Bunamwaya.
those ends.
Like, as in- how can I went to visit my friend in Moya.
When the your internet has been covered. Mama. Hey,
Which
yeah,
one?
we are one nation. That's one nation.
That's where Kawa also.
Hey.
What we have right now, I can tell you today, I've been praying for internet. Like, you send the email, you pray it goes, you check it,
My
didn't go, you send
ISP,
again.
I pay for 20 Mbps and I get 35. Man.
I might have to try the MTN option.
His ISP is not in
120.
Bugolobi. Relax.
No, MTN. I might have to try MTN. The price is about the same as what we're paying.
Don't be trusting them, man.
We're
And
not
also,
shouting
I
out
also
any
don't have to buy the router, right? Yeah. I might
free
try that.
installation, yeah? Anyway, when we find our match, we'll come and shout them out.
But you know what? I have the freedom right now. Airtel internet sucks, guys. Like it has been sucking for the last 3-4 weeks.
Airtel
They need to
internet.
sort it out.
First
And
of all,
we shouted you guys out like a few pods ago.
can you
You guys have
imagine?
disappointed us.
Can you imagine?
Anyway.
Don't annoy me. Anyway,
I tell you, it's not. Anyway, let me keep quiet.
Oh, what?
So, let's go.
As you guys were talking about expensive places like you would like to go to, my question is, how do you guys feel about places here which charge in dollars? I do feel like that's bad for a country like Uganda. We have our own currency, but still some guys are-
Again, it's
They
not.
don't think
comfortable.
they don't permit paying the equivalent in Uganda.
You pay in shillings if you want.
They do, but it's crazy when you pay the equivalent.
Yeah.
But what I'll say is, a lot of these luxury spots, the quality of luxury that they're providing is the same as what you're gonna get somewhere else. Like they actually provide proper luxury. But Ugandans, and I've seen this with like, shout out my dad. My dad is also like this. The price that they be asking him to pay here, he would never pay that price here, bro. But if you went somewhere else, he would readily pay it. Because I guess like there's something about this being home, you kind of feel like, bro, what would I pay for that? For something else.
There's also like an econ term for it, I've forgotten, but it's like price discrimination, price some, where they put it in dollars, but it's not for you. It's for the guys who use dollars.
But this is Uganda still.
But the places
use
are
the
not built
currency.
for you, man. You know, Uganda is known for tourism. The tourism board will say, we are going to give you guys this thing. You have a national park. The guys who build around the national park are private guys. And how many of us are going to go to a national
That
park?
is
and
why
stay
I
in
said I feel like so many travel destinations in Uganda are not for Ugandans.
No,
Even
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Like, you would say, of course, it's in Uganda. But it's the same time we had the discussion about other cultures, how like you can have like a Chinatown or like people come, but it's not for you. It's in your country, but it's not for you.
Not for
That's
you.
why, but I also think it's a third world thing. Because like, if you go to Dubai, everything is in dirhams, bro.
But their
Yeah.
currency is kawa.
It's
I know, but
it's
that's the thing. I
that
think that it's on
pandering is
purpose.
very third world.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
You're
like,
like,
imagine
please.
we are
Yeah.
going to Dubai and they ask for you. They ask, bruh, Kenya doesn't allow Ugandan shillings. Let's start from there. At some of their spots, I feel like it's also like a currency thing, but also it's like an investor thing. If you're going to Dubai, you know, the dirham is stable, and it's also multicultural, bro. You get.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah. I
Anyway,
don't
if
the
you
place
said,
I want to go to is called
Yeah,
Sharm el
listen.
Sheikh, man.
where do you
Have
want
you
to
heard
go?
of it?
know. What is that?
It's like the Zanzibar of Egypt. You know the Zanzibar in Tanzania? Same thing. Looks lovely. Looks lovely.
I want to go to Morocco actually.
I want to go to Morocco.
Mm.
Marrakesh.
What's there?
It's just beautiful.
Nice,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
That's nice. It just looks
For me, I
Marrakech.
can't.
Is that where Marrakech is?
Yes.
I know. Yeah.
I can't. The places I want to go to are too many. If traveling was free, you guys would never see me again. Would pod via Zoom.
Would I what?
No.
Is she Moroccan?
No, she's
Algerian or
Lebanese or something like that.
Lebanese? Mia Khalifa.
She's Lebanese.
Lebanese. I would.
You guys have that one off the fingertips. She's Lebanese from what? You guys have that one off the
You're a fool. No. I saw. I saw a pod about it. I saw an informational video about her today. Do you know that chick was in the industry for only 1 year?
Yeah.
Wasn't it less than a year?
1 year.
A few
It
months.
was a full year.
I
I,
okay.
I
A
think it's
few
less
months.
than a year.
Yeah.
No, it was like 3 months. Bro.
But she, in those,
No, she was exploited
Yeah.
immensely. Yeah. Anyway, for me, my places are too many. I can't list like my list is too long, guys.
Is
You
it-
never.
Just
Never
tell,
s-
us, just tell us one in UG and one somewhere else. You said Morocco already. Where else?
I'm gonna be honest. They're not places I really want to go to in UG. But if I was to say,
Did you guys see what Lucy posted last week?
no.
Lucy posted a Kagwa last week. There's
There's
nice
be
places
knowing
here.
things.
It's nice, but like the prices are nuts, bro.
I've now, funny enough, I've, you know how everybody has been to coast, but Mombasa. Now I lived in Dar es Salaam, so I've been to the other coast. So I want to go to Mombasa. Yeah, yet everybody has
Mombasa
been
is a
there.
nice coast, I won't lie.
And there are some guys who watch this pod who own like luxury resorts.
You don't wanna,
Just invite us.
man. Let's do something.
Invite us. We can actually do a week of pods at your
Yeah,
luxury
man.
resort. Just like a week worth of ads, bro.
What's
Like
up? Kanye
okay.
West slept in when he came?
Para and
It was Para. He was in Para.
and what? Yeah, I think it was
One
Para.
of those
I'm
two
not-
places had a view.
I'm not a safari person. Oh, but in Uganda, if there's somewhere I want to go to,
Windy, impenetrable, man. First go and bash with gorillas.
no,
There's like a nice place inside that forest.
Yeah, they're nice places.
Yeah, they're nice places. I don't like cold places. I don't. I'm not going somewhere cold to see gorillas. Gorillas are not special to me.
I might have to do that one. I won't hold you.
Also, no,
That's
but
why
you're
I
the
say
type. You're the
gorillas,
type
man.
of person to go for a thinking, and then we
But-
go and hike.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Badly.
to hike. Yes. I'm not
Actually, once it
going.
was gorilla, but there's something that made me panic. I watched a video of those guys were looking at those gorillas, and like the gorilla passed by, looked at the guy, grabbed his arm,
and took him.
Pulled him till like day and
And
left
left
him.
him.
I feel like
I
you'll
think I
think
saw that video.
I can take you if I wanted to.
I
was like,
I think the safari thing that I'd want to go for, I don't know if the Ugandan ones are like this as well, but the one I'd want to go for safari is like when you're in the car has to have cages and whatnot. Like
Jurassic Park, those things.
I want to be like the lion is passing by the car. That's
Me,
the
I
one
to
I'd
be
want
with
to
the
do.
lioness, bro.
I want
Oh,
the
yeah, I want to do that.
adrenaline.
But they don't be caged though.
No, some cars have like the windows have shit like you
But
can't.
that roof will be open, man.
No, even there are different types of cars.
Most animals.
Yeah,
But
they've been
if you find an
conditioned to
equal
think the
one,
car is a bigger animal.
I think they just know it's not something they can eat. Like it's not
Yeah.
prey.
No, but sometimes you've seen those videos of where the lion jumps onto the
yeah.
onto the car and then it like climbs up and then it goes down.
But also,
Yeah,
those
that's the
guys
stuff I'd
also
want to
be
experience.
knowing when to go to the drives because like the rangers also know like the feeding patterns. They know where to pass at certain points. So if you don't have a ranger, that's when you just enter.
How do you enter without a
But
range?
we used to be able to enter without.
Yeah.
ranger.
Guys,
Actually,
we
I
went to
remember-
Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
We walked
You're allowed
around.
to drive through.
Yeah. You can
They
go.
tell you what not to do.
It's up to you now.
Yeah. Keep your
Interesting.
windows up. Don't do this.
Like
don't
I
do
think
this,
is
don't
at the entrance of what. Remember that low case where like I think the disclaimer was in the room. That disclaimer is at the entrance
do this. Remember videos of border guys just riding past them.
with Matoke.
Relax. Yeah.
What other question? Deportation, Trump controversy, red flags that you've ignored in relationships.
I'm not
that
doing
one,
that.
that
Not
one,
on
that
my first pod.
Yeah, man.
That one is a bit heavy, man. I might cry.
Brokenness. This brokenness one. At first, I read it as brokenness. I was like, what are the mobsters going through? But brokenness, yeah.
Are you broke?
No,
Eh?
I'm not broke.
Are you broke?
I'm kawa. I'm not saying I'm
Yeah.
rich.
I've been worse.
Yeah. Jan has been okay, bro. Jan has
I've been
good
worse,
to
but
me.
I've definitely been better. But it definitely helps that I don't go out and I don't drink.
Yeah.
Guys, speaking of not drinking, man, that's another thing, man. In
What?
addition to being arawi, man.
Not working.
No, I've realized that like booze also can affect your like ability to be arawi.
That's literally
There's
what
one
it
thing
does.
that
Do you drink at all?
the booze can. I don't really. The booze, being drunk, in itself can cause you not to be present, but just recovering from being drunk can make your presence like unbearable, man.
But you know, alcohol is a depressant.
Yeah, it
That-
must be.
It is a depressant.
be.
That's where it comes from.
Yeah, that's another thing. Booze is another thing that this year I think
But then, if you count like in a month, how many times do you get drunk? Or I don't think every time you drink, you be hungover or you have to recover. Do you have recovery every time? Do you drink enough to require a recovery every time you drink?
no, but I think that there's something about drinking after it gets dark, bro. I don't know what it is.
So what's the source to
I've
drink
not-
like
the
at
key.
midday?
Right now, my best drinking experiences so far have come in times when I started drinking while the sun was up and stopped as it was coming down and then went home. Because if you stay there,
It's over.
you can't stop.
I don't think also it's just about stopping. Another thing I've noticed is the collaboration of the booze and the sleep deprivation. Do you understand? Like if ordinarily you sleep at 10 or 11, because me who doesn't drink, you would say I'm not getting hangover. But if I go out until 4, the next day is away. I have a few
Because
symptoms.
you've literally
Yeah.
been up since like,
Yeah.
You
been up
get-
from 9 to 4.
Exactly. I've
Yeah.
been up for like almost 24 hours.
And
And
I'll
so
tell you this.
now that I've experienced those symptoms away from booze, I'm thinking,
Nah, that's a big part of it.
yes, like there's a
Doesn't
mix.
booze take away REM sleep as well? When you're
does.
boozed. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it does that to now your next sleep.
Now imagine me already didn't get enough sleep,
Yeah.
and then you booze.
Yeah.
The next day, like if I know it's a booze day, I finish the work for 2 days.
Anyway,
So the next day I pass, man.
you all have like willpower. Feel free to stop drinking. You can just
But I
stop.
also don't believe in just like
Cold turkey.
no chill cold turkey. I'm able to enjoy it in moderation. I'm able to enjoy it in moderation.
You have to know your limits, man.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, disclaimer. I could drink in moderation, guys. I can drink in moderation. I don't know if people think I'm sober. Nigga, don't hear a fool.
I don't think I've seen you drunk before.
I mean,
I've seen you drunk. I don't think I've seen you like drunk.
you've seen me tipsy.
seen
You've
you
not
tipsy
seen
as
me
well.
drunk. You've not.
I've seen you tipsy.
No, you've not seen me tipsy. I wasn't tipsy. I was just
You guys who have luxury hotels, invite us, man. We'll come to your hotel, get
drunk for you guys.
With
on the first day only.
original what?
Anyway, I
make us
don't.
push.
Yeah, I just want people to know that I'm not sober. Like, I don't want guys to think, no. It's just I've elected to stop. I can start when I choose to. I don't have a problem. It's just
Follow up, actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of booze, follow up on the Don Julio conversation we had. It's best consumed ice cold, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna say. Like, have it chilled. The same way you would have like a white wine chilled.
Where do you get the sense?
On the weekend. Yeah. I had a shot of chilled. Don
In terms of taste or in terms of effect?
taste.
But I don't
No one has a problem with the taste of
I
Don
have a
Julio.
problem with that.
What's
taste.
the taste? For me, it's like almost tasteless.
Yeah. But I'll tell you this.
The one I
Booze
had.
tastes bad, man. You just,
Not bad.
you just
An
have to make
acquired
it
taste.
less bad.
Crisp, chilled white wine does not
Doesn't
taste
That's
bad.
what wine is not booze in my head.
No, all booze requires for you to like acquire that taste.
I'm
first.
talking about spirits.
Wine counts.
Hard
Let me tell you,
liquor, hard
the
liquor.
one spirit I actually enjoy that no
Oh,
one loves is Gilo. And guys tell
Liqueurs
me it's,
don't
it's
taste
horrible.
bad.
All booze tastes like
Liqueurs don't taste bad, bro. They taste like sugary milk.
Liqueurs are not spirits.
all booze tastes bad. But I think like you have to acquire that taste.
Liqueurs
If you
taste
don't
bad
drink
to
booze,
you.
all booze tastes bad.
Anyway,
Yeah.
do you
like
drink?
Tuscalite?
Seeing as you're lactose
Tuscalite doesn't
intolerant,
taste bad.
do you drink liqueurs?
Baileys, Amarillo,
Yeah.
never.
Do they have milk? Do they actually have milk?
They
Yeah,
do.
they do.
They do.
Or cream or something.
Oh, cream, yeah. Even Amarula.
Amaranth as well.
What about the Amarillo that went bad in our crib, bro? We just threw it
Why?
away a few.
Are you serious?
You like that? You like that jazz?
What?
Like that milky booze?
I can bathe.
No.
Gay.
We have so
I-
much milky booze there for myself.
I don't drink it. I only like it in like dessert.
Or in cocktails.
No, I do. Oh my god, I don't. In cocktails, no.
It could be
I
Amarillo and
I
Buns.
told you, I like clear liquor. Like I like gin and vodka. And
You like gin and vodka?
Nice.
That's literally my drinks. I've
Bro,
never
do you have
figured.
anything to discuss? Anything left to
no, the rest of everything was Trump. Oh, and Sevo banning Ginos, Ginats.
Yeah,
Wait.
that.
What do-
Yeah.
In Uganda.
It wasn't.
When?
Nothing was in World War.
Wait.
Yeah. No, I
Wasn't
think
it
wa-
in this month?
Yeah, but I think the headline was misleading.
Misleading.
What,
Yeah.
what did he say?
He's just banning like a particular quality of groundnuts that they've said has like
That it molds?
they're saying it's toxic. It has I've forgotten the term they use, but it's something that they always check for in grain that's exported, and it's a they said like the grain has I forgot the word, guys.
Okay, but I'll look
But-
it up. But banning gin
Yeah,
was
just know
is
it's a quality thing. They're saying only a particular quality of Gino should be sold because the ones that have that thing have been found to like cause liver disease and cancer.
That's great because how many sauces do we have in Uganda? If you ban ginos,
Ma.
you've left us
Yeah.
with peas, beans, meat.
And I've been yamming Ginos in Jan. Oh my god, bro. Ginos had con sim sim.
Yeah.
Ask, I have,
No,
I have
but
a
I-
carton in my office always.
To be fair, didn't he mean like the paste? Did he mean
For the actual Ginos.
the actual
Oh,
Gina?
damn.
Really?
They call them covered groundnuts. Something like that. Regular Ginos. Just that have that thing on top. Like a purple thing.
Is it
Coated,
purple?
not cut.
Coated.
Something like that.
Anyway.
But that's all. Let's
That's
talk about that
old
like a while
news,
back.
but we
Yeah,
didn't talk about it
talk about
when
it.
in now.
The OnlyFans chick that tried to break the world record and sleep.
We had
Lily
the.
Phillips, is
I
it?
think you and I, Melvin, had the conversation in our TikTok DMs, but you probably don't remember because you're not a Rawi.
It's the Lily Phillips
remember.
babe, right?
Yeah, I think so. There's only one chick
Yeah.
who did a documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
should we talk
yeah.
about F1 before we finish?
F1,
Oh, I'm not
I've never seen a
locked
rollout
in,
like
bro.
this Lewis
Like,
Hamilton rollout.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I've never seen a rollout like this, bro. They've
Those
rolled him
images
out.
had aura.
Oh my God, bro. Non-stop. Has he even done the Curtis?
I don't know.
I know
I've
he
not been
crashed in
locked
something.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know what he crashed in. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I separate the
The sport from the...
sport from the man. I'm there for
Sportsman.
the man. I'm not there for the sports. Like how, you know how...
Like how you know Piqué because of Jam.
Yeah, I know Piqué because of Jam. I didn't know Piqué because
Jesus
of
Christ,
Barcelona, bro.
Yeah.
You know how like there was hype around that Aaron Pierre Mufasa, and then when Skepta pulled up, they're like, nah.
You said he's also a rapper.
Oh yeah,
Aaron Pierre?
I didn't like his rap. I
It's
didn't.
easy. It's
Anyway,
easy.
so when Skepta pulled up, they're like, nah, Skepta is harder. Now because I enjoyed Skepta the man, I've started showing me Skepta's music. I don't want to hear.
You
No.
You don't know what?
I want to.
Skepta is such a hard guy.
I want to objectify. I'm not here for no.
You're those people.
So I'm there. I've been objectifying Lewis.
That's so
The braids
funny.
are giving. The face,
Yeah.
cutie pie. But why are you telling me when he had just joined McLaren, he crashed. When he had just joined Mercedes, he crashed. Now he has also just joined Ferrari,
and crashed.
meaning he's going to win this year's championship. I'm uninterested. I'm here to
But I
objectify.
want to see him. I'm a McLaren guy, but I want to see him win something with Ferrari.
Even my attachment to him in terms of winning, like all these years when he wasn't winning in Mercedes, I was hurt because I like the man. You get. I
Let me
don't care that
disclaim,
Mercedes had a poor
Because
car.
on this pod, I said I'm a Mercedes guy. I was there because of him. Bro.
So now you're a Ferrari guy.
Till he retires and I go back to McLaren, where he won
Basically,
my heart.
You're for the man. You're like me. You see?
Pause. That's very possible.
What? Guys, but he's cute.
Hey,
How come you guys could admit that the Jonas brothers were cute? But
They
you
were.
can't admit. This guy said Jonas was a bit too cute when we were teenagers. So
I
why
don't
can't
remember
you
their
say,
faces. I don't remember their faces.
if you could say Jonas was cute, why can't you say Lewis Hamilton is cute?
I think he's a good looking.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's quite cute.
Can't say cute.
I think the money helps.
Like, I don't hate.
His
think the
earlier
money
pictures, man.
He's short.
He is actually.
He's short. His light skin. Light skin is not in right now.
You have
Is
to be
it?
like Skepta.
He's short and light
Being
skin.
in.
Let me feel-
He's
let me
good
lie.
looking.
His head is cheetah big.
His head is not big.
Lewis Hamilton's head is not cheetah big.
His head is not big. Oh my god, I saw a new big-headed person that I
Guys,
have
in
to
the
show
comments, tell
you.
us if Lewis Hamilton
His
has
head
a
is
cheetah big. I've
perfect.
not said
It might be the
it's
helmet.
more big. It's cheetah big.
His head is not big.
Go home. Go home and
I
be
tell-
attended.
I tell
You know
you-
me. I'm very good with these things.
I tell you,
I
no.
will say this.
You also know
Someone
that that's
told
my
me-
science of big heads.
No,
For
it's not your
reference,
science.
guys,
It's not your science.
I have a big head. I don't want guys come and think
No.
about I'm hating
Your
on
head
guys with
is
big
not-
head.
Your head is not big.
I have a big head, so I know guys
That's
with
why
big
it's not your
heads.
science.
Your head is not
You don't
big.
even know what a big head.
I know.
You
So
can't
you
say
refer
that you
yourself as a big
understand
head.
heads.
I know. I saw another big-headed person that I have to show you. Yeah.
Kids next door.
No.
I'll be shocked. I always see big heads.
But
I know a big head.
aside
don't
from
have a
me,
big head.
all the big-headed people have showed you, you've agreed.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You don't have a big head.
I know it immediately when I see it. That's why I know Lewis has. Lewis has one of the bigger heads in the F1. And that guy with a big head, Alonso.
I hear in the
Alonso has a
F1.
big head, has a big
As
Alonso
in
has a
you're
big
like,
head. That's true.
when it comes to heads in the
It's
F1,
visible. The guys with big heads is visible.
no, he didn't.
What was I going to say? Someone told me that they find Lewis Hamilton cute before he smiles. After he smiles, man, the
No.
aura has bounced.
His smile is so
Yeah,
adorable.
he's a good looking guy.
Exactly. Now he's adorable.
He's a good looking guy, but all I'm saying is that the money helps, and it helps a lot.
No.
If Lewis didn't have dimes,
Do you know how I know it's not true? Because I was watching, you see, when you're there for the man, not for the sport, you be seeing lots of other irrelevant information, right? So I've been seeing lots of clips with his parents and whatnot. He looks like his dad. He gets his looks from his dad. That dad is cute. Contextualize it, he's a 50, 60 something year old man. He's old.
what
What's
did
his
the
name?
dad look like?
Andrew
when he was
Hamilton,
Lewis's
something like
age?
that.
Like Lois.
Nah, I won't lie.
A
They
dark-skinned-
didn't
They
mob
did
look
not
the
look like
same.
No, they're the same height. No, their faces, I can pull it up for you. They
Maybe
really
their
look
features.
alike.
Because the guy, no. Let me see.
Let me pull it up for you.
But
of course,
anyway.
first minus the hair. First minus. First minus that. Even Lewis, that hair doesn't seem given from God. Like something was.
Yeah, it might have gone to Turkey, man.
His hair by Ziwa, bro. It looks like a hair by Ziwa.
No.
too,
I
bro.
think like back in the day, I feel like in the McLaren days, it looked like his hairline was
balding,
receding,
yes.
and then
It
all of a
was.
sudden this hairline is too in front.
That's what I'm saying. The
Dimes
money allows you
Did
to
you
do
see
some of
Ronaldo
that.
before dying?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because what?
that guy's teeth were not covered. But I'll tell you this: while you're looking for Mitchell's picture, it's a basketball thing. The Doncic transfer.
Yes.
Did you see it?
To the Lakers?
The trade.
is nuts, bro.
Transfer is football trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doncic to the Lakers, AD to the Mavs.
I don't like
I
the
was
AD
planning to
disrespect,
support
bro.
Mavs after Curry.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't like the AD disrespect, bro.
but it's 32.
And I still don't like the disrespect.
But I think that hairline.
So, now chicks are.
Firstly, the hair. You're
chicks
telling me
are
those people
correct.
don't look alike.
So let me ask you something.
That one. Is he cute? Yes.
Let me ask you something.
Mm.
When you see his dad here at the beginning of his career and his dad today,
Mm-hmm.
he looked better back then than he does now.
Let's see him now. No, but he's cute. Oh, he looked better back then because right now he's like really old.
That hairline is also not
Chicks
that.
can't,
But this hairline was.
That hairline is not genetic, man.
It's not from God.
Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, I think we need to close this out.
Yeah.
So it's fun, man. It's one of our first pods we've done, and my voice I haven't ended the pod with my voice hurting.
Your voice is still low right now, though.
I need to do, with my voice hurting. I need to do voice training classes, I think. I think my voice legitimately comes from the wrong place. And I've said that too many times on this pod, bro.
It
like-
comes from where? The tummy or the throat?
It puts too much stress on my throat.
So ideally,
I don't think it comes from the throat, but it definitely puts a lot of stress on the throat.
So just know if you want it to come from like that diaphragm, it's like breathing. You breathe in, speak as you.
Man, thank you guys so much for watching this podcast.
This has truly been long form
Yeah,
content.
this was fun.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
fun. We had a lot to get off our chests. Yeah, we have an interesting guest coming up on the next pod. Can't wait to see what you guys think of that. Check the IG. I think we haven't posted him
No.
yet. Okay, we're about to post him on the IG. Yeah, man. Any parting words?
Like, subscribe, share, comment, subscribe to the Patreon.
Follow on socials.
Follow us on IG, on TikTok, on Twitter, and yeah, man.
Most
Hug
important.
your moms.
Hug your dads.
No, hug your dads, kiss your moms.
Hug your dad, kiss your mom, text your babe, check on your bro.
And be around.
Be arawi, bro.
Be arawi, guys.
Be around, man.
Okay, for the non-Ugandan slang speakers, be present.
Be present. Literally. Just be here. Be in a room, bro.
Where it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be here, bro. Until
man.
next time, man.
Sport
Bye.
is.
Peace.